Welcome back. This is the Countdown Podcast, episode 491. I'm Andrew. I'm your guest star. And we just spilt Fireball all over the recording computer. This is our second take and our second shot of Fireball.
Let's go.
Right. Don't cheer it again. Don't cheer it again. Right over the last.
Easy cheers.
Quarantine cheers.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yummy. It gets better.
Well,
the more
it's
I drink,
down
it's
with some
been
Guinness. Probably 2 years since I've done a Fireball shot, and I just did 2. So I'm regressing.
Bro just stole my Pepsi, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Keep it, bro. Keep it.
Okay, good work, son. All right, well, so here we are.
What are we doing?
The Countdown Podcast. It is a little different because we're recording the first one in person.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different.
Guys, I know it's a joke, but we look like Joe Rogan right now. No joke.
Oh, God. Is he in this thumbnail now?
He probably will be.
He's in all of them.
Gotta be in the.
It can't be AI this time. If you do an AI...
Joe Rogan's never been AI. He's just been
Okay.
cropped in.
But is the background going to be AI?
Maybe.
This time we don't even know.
Who knows, dude? Maybe this time I'll step it up.
This time we'll just do a group pic with him, considering that he's in the back.
Oh, yeah.
He's here.
Oh,
He's
okay.
just, he's monitoring us right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe Rogan, could you pull up...
Stop! We can't start this shit.
Joe Rogan, could you pull up the bear fighting the sumo wrestler?
All right. Hey, we're with the usuals. Austin.
Me?
Yeah. Soren.
I'm Soren.
Samuel.
I'm here.
Myself, Evan. And we have a guest today.
Your
Andrew.
guest star, Andrew.
Yes.
Yep. Did the brilliant opening for this podcast.
great.
Yes. And he's a fellow YouTuber, so we'll link his...
As if.
Yeah.
The little side project.
He has videos.
It's the last time I probably saw all you guys was high school. I'm
Yeah.
a senior in college, so
Yeah.
it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
I think
Minimum.
the last time I think I've interacted with you, we were at the school parking lot and we were throwing sand at each other.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
remember
That
that.
was fun.
So that was actually between high school and college for me. So it's
Okay.
been a bit under 4 years.
Yeah. And I don't think you've ever met Soren. I swear. Like, do you guys recognize each other at all?
No, I don't think
No.
I've ever seen
Okay.
him before. He seems chill, though.
And yeah,
Innocent.
we have reunited to get drunk and film a podcast.
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
you normally do, but
Yeah.
Andrew, when was the last time that we got together? I feel like it was.
Probably a year ago, maybe 2 years.
Is that when we went longboarding with?
Yeah, we've been longboarding a couple times, but I think the last time was longboarding over maybe last summer.
Has it been a year? It might have.
I think it was less than a year because I think last summer we skated, the hills, and I showed up and I tried to call you like 20 fucking times. You didn't pick up, so I just had to find you. Like I had to just start and
Dora the Explorer.
because it was after 10 p.m. so it's technically closed.
Yeah.
And your ringer was off.
And
Oh yeah.
should we tell the time? We're already getting off track. We haven't even told like what we're doing this podcast.
This is on
It's
track
fine.
with our
15
podcast.
viewers have already clocked out.
Yeah, we're past a minute. They've stopped watching. But the time Evan previously mentioned when we were throwing sand at each other, we got kicked out because it was past like 11 or something.
Something
We didn't
like
get
that.
kicked out.
Did the police come and kick us out? That's why we were in the parking lot.
I know.
park ranger maybe.
Yeah.
I know. I did not get kicked out.
I think you're thinking when we went longboarding.
Yeah.
We went through. Yeah, no, we didn't.
That wasn't the same time.
No.
No,
Those were
it
two
was the
different
time we were
times.
throwing sand at each other because we ended up there because they kicked us out of the trails.
Oh.
Because like they didn't
yeah.
want us there for some reason.
We were heading in the direction of Blaine. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had that. I don't know if you remember. I lent you my longboard, and we
I
had
went
that
longboarding
race.
as well.
Huh? Yeah.
Or did,
you
did
went
I
with
show
us.
up when you guys were in the hills, or?
It was. It was
Wait,
you,
did
me.
they kicked us out when we were in the
Yeah.
No, we were in the parking lot
Yeah,
for the water park. No, I remember now. You're right. Yeah.
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 And I remember because I got off work and I headed over, so it was like
It was
well
late.
past 10.
It
So-
was late.
So I've never viewed this podcast. I was told you start with a topic and devolve. We went straight into just
Yeah,
devolving.
we did.
just
It's
went
fine.
straight
That's
into
okay.
it.
It's okay.
So,
Our
so
topic-
what is the topic?
Our
Yeah.
topic is music. We're
Okay,
gonna talk about
music.
music,
Yes.
and maybe we'll derail, and that's fine. But for now, we'll just Let's talk about music.
Let it flow.
So they know, we are drinking alcohol. So
It'll probably be in the thumbnail or the
To
title.
be
or
fair, we
something.
did also mention the fact that it was our second shot. Like
Yes,
immediately.
there is that.
You know, we did lead with that.
We might put
fucked
some
up the
bloopers
first
in.
one. Yeah, we fucked up the first
Spilled
one.
all over the computer.
Yeah, it started tweaking out. I had to clean it with toilet paper.
I accidentally stopped the recording, so we gotta.
We'll put it in the back end.
Yeah. That'll be our bloopers. We were thinking about maybe that can be our first short.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, it could be.
Stay tuned, and you may find some shorts for our podcast.
Those don't count towards the countdown, though. Those are separate.
No.
We'll have like 500 of those in no time.
No.
I first want to So Andrew, do you know what the podcast is what we're working to? We count down episodes.
Yeah, so you start
Okay.
at 500 and you're trying to get to 0. Or,
And so, do you know what we're doing on episode 0?
Well,
We don't
you
even
spoiling
know.
it? Are you spoiling
Well,
it? for the-
that was
the-
our first episode that we were talking about what we were gonna do.
Yeah. No, I'm. Sam called me. I was at a dinner with my parents,
Okay.
having a delicious Nashville chicken sandwich, just absolutely devouring it. And then
McDonald's chicken sandwich.
No, it was
Wait, no,
at some place.
High school cafeteria chicken sandwich. You just devour it.
Call it shit and then just finish it in 2 bites. Dude, this is ass. Like, how could they serve this? This is not consumable for humans.
Dude,
And they're
I'm
just-
telling you, the high school spicy chicken sandwiches were delectable.
Yeah, until I opened it up and it was just pure fucking flour. Because they didn't
Yeah,
cook it.
I ate 2 of those every single day for for 4 years, bro. And I
It's all
hated
well
it.
and good until you get the crunchy bit, bro.
You just gotta take it all in one bite and get it
Yeah.
over with.
Exactly.
We already devolved. Music, guys. Music.
Oh, yeah.
Music.
Back to it. We need a wrangler. We need Joe Rogan off to the side saying, "Get back to the fucking topic."
To be honest, he is just sitting there saying nothing.
Yeah. Come on, man.
He's just shaking
on,
his
man.
head.
Maybe
He's just
it
shaking
is
his head.
because we got him gagged and binded, but you know, that's not our problem.
That's never stopped me from having a fun time.
After this podcast, we're gonna have a fun time with Joe Rogan.
Maybe you'll see those in the bloopers.
We got his consent, though.
we're devolving, guys.
All right. So the topic today is about music.
We did say that.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We did say
Back
that.
I think we actually need to start the topic.
We
So,
could do that.
Who would like to begin?
I can start.
All right, Soren.
What do
I
you guys-
didn't listen to music until
Yeah.
like 2
Yeah,
days
this is
ago.
this is
Let's
actually
hear your
very
really
story.
interesting preface. I just thought, first of all, I didn't really like much music that much in particular, and second of all, I thought it was really distracting when I did like music.
I'm pretty sure you told me at one point it was like a waste of time.
Right, so I found it really distracting. Like, I can't like work on homework and listen to music at the same time. That's too much. I have to do like one or the other. So like a lot of people like listen to music while they're doing their homework. But for me, that was I don't know. I can't focus on just one. So then I don't enjoy the music, and then I don't get a lot done. So then the only reason I picked up music is just because I started like basically exercising and stuff, and then that was a good time to do it without being like distracted from my homework or whatever. So then recently I picked up music, and I think that's a good way to start, know. And I picked up some music from Austin and Evan in particular. And in particular, Benny the Butcher.
We are the music gods. We're the music gods. We know everything
Apparently,
about music.
Benny the Butcher was really good. I did really like him.
Yeah.
So,
So I guess you can probably start, Soren, with
Yeah.
what you've...
Yeah,
been
explain your
listening
music
to.
journey since it's so recent.
well, let's see, because I can go directly through my Spotify liked songs.
That's what I love, dude. Having Spotify like you, I can do the same thing, but it's over a longer span of time.
Yeah,
Because
just for the viewers at home that can't see, he has about 30 songs in his, his like songs. I have about
let's see how much, bro.
I
Let's see
have
the exact number.
143.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't mean to brag. Like this isn't even really a flex, but I have like 4,000.
Well,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I had 300, and then I decided that I did not need half that
You
shit. and
purged
I
it?
just cut it.
I've done that before.
So I
You
put
purged.
it into a separate
I never
playlist
purge it.
called Maybe, and the Maybe playlist is stuff that I kind of like, but I'm not really sure.
I couldn't find the heart to purge the stuff I was
Well-
into when I was younger. Like
What-
I feel like it'd just be I just like skip it, you know. I run into it, I skip it.
When I was younger, I didn't have like the liked playlist. I would just make like a playlist and then I just
I was-
delete it. I was like, oh, I don't like any of this stuff. And
I was
delete
gonna
the
say,
playlist.
yeah, am I like an odd man out because I don't really use the like I don't really like.
I
my
do
music.
now.
Yeah, you are actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Actually,
you've been voted out.
Get out!
this is where we play Russian roulette, and I I guess I'm first at the barrel, so
Yeah.
we'll see how this goes.
We're playing with a shotgun. So.
That's all we had. So take what you can get.
Add shotgun blast
Yeah.
to.
Hold on. Let's do the sword idea.
Yeah, that should
That was
replicate
Evan. He's gone now.
perfectly.
All right, Soren, what do you got? What do you got?
We started with imported goods. Then
That's your
Block.
first song.
Yep, that's
By-
the first
let's
song.
let's go
on
with
there.
artists. So they
Yeah.
don't have to look
This
up
is
the
from Benny.
exact song.
This is from
Action Bronson.
Action Bronson,
That's
and then
what
the
I'm
rest is from Benny the
What
Butcher.
genre?
This is
This is
rap.
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 It's kind of
Okay.
like all rap.
Yeah.
Me and Evan were watching. What was the cipher? Was it even a
2016
cipher?
or?
No. It was the Action Bronson, Travis Scott,
Oh.
Absol, and Joey Badass.
Yeah, I can't remember what year they were, but
They
it
had
was
like
the
a
freshman
freest-
cipher.
They had a freestyle, and we were doing that a couple nights ago. We were just going through like ciphers and bad freestyles, and it was the most fun ever. It was.
It was
I
hilarious.
don't think Joey Badass will ever make an album close to 1999 because so much of the
Yeah.
album is produced by
His follow-up 2000 was definitely not as good.
No, because it was all Capital Steez was his very close friend.
Yeah,
and
he's dead.
Yeah, he killed himself.
R.I.P.
He killed himself.
But his production is all over 1999, and it is
Yeah.
an absolutely wonderful album.
Although I did enjoy 2000, and like most of the other stuff too.
2000 is good. I enjoy it, and I don't think anyone should feel ashamed for liking Joey Badass past 1999 or past 2000.
Ashamed.
Yeah. Shame on you.
You should be ashamed
Shame
though
on-
if you listen to Imagine Dragons. I'm
Okay,
calling out
that-
someone.
that-
I'm calling out
that's
someone in
kinda true, yeah.
particular. One of my friends, and I guess I'll leave it at that.
All right. Well, if they watch
Nice.
this, they'll feel immense shame.
Yeah, we're calling him out in front of 13 people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
5 of them are at this
If
table,
five
bro.
of them are at this table.
If
exactly.
you think I'm watching this shit, you are out of your mind.
I'm not gonna lie. When we first started the podcast, I would always watch it and give it a like. I don't think I'd
I
like.
still do that, bro.
I give
it a
You
like.
guys gotta lock it.
I don't
give it
think-
a- I give it a like and a comment,
I
but
think-
I do not watch it.
I
From
commented
the
and
most
liked
recent
the
video.
first
There's
3.
gonna be no comment from you.
There are on some of them. I don't know exactly how many, but it is enough where I would consider myself an avid commenter.
You're a fan?
I
I'm a
can't
fan.
wait until just later and later onto the podcast, just our speech gets more slurred. And we take more breaks. You know what I'm saying, right?
I do.
just exactly that.
That's a goal
Exactly
for this
that.
podcast.
Yeah.
We want to be incomprehensible by the end of
Right.
this shit.
I think we need another shot.
I think,
Oh,
we have to do
God.
these
Hold on,
disgusting
wait,
fucking
wait, wait.
shooters. I think I'm ashamed to say that I'm already feeling it. I haven't had anything
Perfect.
to
Then you
eat
need
when I got.
another.
No,
I
we
think
should
we
all
can
take
just
one of
space
these
it.
disgusting fucking shit.
Dude,
There's
I'm
five.
not
There's
gonna
five
be able to
people
But
around
this
this
is so
table.
much better.
I'm not gonna be able
Yeah,
to talk.
that's the point.
I'm not gonna be able to talk when it comes to my turn to be able to talk about music.
Okay, then
I'm gonna
No
be-
one cares. No one wants to hear what you have to say.
No, that's true. No one listens
Let's
to my
go
music
straight to
anyways.
you, and then let's do these disgusting fucking shooters.
All right. All right.
Wait, we didn't finish
Well,
with Soren, did we?
Soren,
We'll finish with him.
We
later.
got onto Joey Badass.
Yeah, that's
finish
gonna-
on
that's
it
gonna
later.
take- I mean, I can read this even while I'm drunk. You know, like it's not gonna. I'm sure I can. There's no way I can fuck that up.
well, the light is Soren.
I thought you were gonna go.
through like the. Don't go through every single song.
Go through what you like.
Go through like the stages.
Okay, first rap stuff. Then
Okay.
Weird Face with like Arctic Monkeys.
They're good.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They're very
Black
good.
Ace. Elton John.
Elton John's
Kodak
good.
Black.
That's a weird twist.
Yeah. So then like heavy rock stuff and like a weird bit of like Christian rock, but that's
Okay.
in the maybe playlist now, so I don't know exactly what that is. But
Yeah,
like
like Christian no more.
Zombified,
Who's that by?
Go Stupid. That's by Falling in Reverse. I really like that one actually.
Okay.
I'm glad that was still on there. Dragula. I don't think I've heard that one in a while, but it's on there. I listened to a bunch of Poor Man's Poison around that time as well.
I don't think I've heard of
Let's
them.
Go.
That was-
Stuff like that. Then we had that weird Living Tombstone phase where I have like 5 songs in a row. from
Five Nights
them.
at Freddy's.
Not Five Nights at Freddy's. I have like Animal, Drunk, What I Want. Not any of the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Although
the
it
heck,
doesn't
bro?
sound half bad.
It doesn't,
No,
bro.
it's banging.
Those, yeah, those
exactly.
are bangers.
It just wasn't on there.
But if you get caught listening to that, dude, you're gonna get like.
right, that's
you're
why
gonna,
it's
you're gonna bite the curb.
right.
Like,
So
No,
it's not on there. You know what I'm saying? But and I didn't care for it that much anyway.
Don't
It
let
was
anyone
fine,
shame
but-
you for your guilty pleasures until
Yeah, I
you
know.
start listening to Lil Darky. Then
Dude, I'm not even joking. I will admit this right now. I have Lil Darky songs on my liked playlist, and I skip them
Okay.
every time. Because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check them out, and I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's just like getting into like a new artist. I'm more prone to liking their songs. But like I've gone back to it and it's like it's straight trash. It's awful.
So for me, I like listening to as much music as possible. I listen to new albums. I listen to everything I can possibly get my hands on. Even if I absolutely hate it, I'll listen through it. And
Mongolian throat singing.
Right. But Little Darky and Teenage Disaster has to be like the guiltiest pleasure of mine. Where every once in a while I'll hear a song by them and I'm like, I like this. Like this is objectively dog shit, but I like it.
There was one song that I actually like where it's like the end of the world or something like that. Something along the line of that where it's actually he's like singing on it mostly. And it's not half bad. I mean it may be a guilty pleasure. I wouldn't be able to tell if it's like actually like bad or not, like I guess objectively bad, but I like it.
Does anyone here like AJR?
No.
Okay, thank God. There's about to be a brawl.
I don't think I've ever heard
They're that like pop band. They have the one where they yodel in the middle of it. I'm not gonna
like
attempt.
The worst band known to man. Like if I was strategically trying to make like the worst music possible.
Yeah.
Like if I was going full Miles.
Miles is good.
But
he was on the Kanye album.
Have you seen the interview with him? And
Miles?
Yeah, Fantana's like, usually I don't ask this, but do you see yourself in the future making worse music? And Miles was like, yeah, like that's the goal, man. Like, that is my goal.
That's the same thing with Evan recently introduced me to Laserdisc 700.
Okay, hey, Laserdisc's goated.
He's very similar. I think the main difference is it's almost flipped with Miles because Miles is maybe his production is decent or like bearable, but his lyrics are awful. Laserdisc, his lyrics are decent, but the production is usually awful. Like sometimes he has a beat where it's like the same. How do you explain it, Evan? Like because it's the same note over and over. It's like. It's an
attack on the senses for sure.
It's crazy.
I don't know. Check out Stealing Phones on Spotify.
Yeah, and he like starts
intentionally bad. Like
Miles
okay.
Because he was recently on a Denzel Curry album, and he's
There's
like
no fuck.
He released his deluxe version of
King of the Mischievous Child.
And he was on. It was a remix of Hard in the Pain.
Oh, weird.
They remixed the beat. And he was on it, and it wasn't bad. Like his verse was decent.
No, it was good. It was good.
But like most of his solo stuff is just like awful. It's like awful in the sense that I like listening to it. It's hard to explain, but he's not bad at rapping, but the production is mostly just.
No, I definitely say that's definitely a guilty pleasure.
Should I play it on my phone?
No, because
is that
Yeah, I was
about to get copyrighted. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll take the 0 cents that we're making.
Yeah, literally.
But the issue is it drops the discoverability.
Our video that we did Instagram Reels on actually got blocked in some countries.
I forgot we did that.
I don't even think the Reels were that bad though.
I think there must have been some sort of music in it that it blocked or something like that.
So
probably.
Recently I did something like that. I was on my private Instagram and I was like, you know what? I really like Little Miss Sunshine, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and Chungking Express. 3 absolutely amazing movies. I absolutely love them. And so I posted segments from the movies, and I got a notification. I opened it. It's like, your reel is blocked in these countries, and I'm not joking. It was every fucking country. I was like, I strolled just for fun. I was seriously strolling for probably 3 minutes, just constantly massive swipes, and it just kept going. It was like the Vatican City. It's like, yeah, that's a country.
They care, dude. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what were we talking about?
we were doing my playlist, and then we went to guilty pleasures.
Oh,
Sam has to talk about his music journey before we do these disgusting fucking. I already broke the seal. You can't break it twice.
You broke it. I get to break mine.
No, it's not a personal thing. It's like going.
Yeah, there's only one seal. Yeah. Once it's broken, it's gone.
It's like a finish line with a ribbon. They don't put it up for every fucking run. The first person breaks
That'd be hilarious if somebody hit me fast enough to get in between the next 2 people to put up the ribbon again.
Okay, well, I mean.
We'll let him pee. Samuel, go ahead.
Is that what you...
I mean, I do have
bedroom? Or did he
No, he
to
went
the
to pee.
bathroom?
I hope he went. To
He's
the
not gonna
bathroom.
pee in the bedroom, bro.
You know,
Do you
guys
guys
thought
are
he
throwing up? I'm just.
He can't hold his liquor, I guess.
I do have a guilty pleasure that I'd like to
Okay,
get across
let's hear it.
before
Alright,
that.
let's see it.
Let's hear it.
I have a funk playlist that is 3 hours
Oh,
long.
we know.
funk-
Oh, we
funk
know.
is good.
I use that. I
Oh,
use that
gosh.
for. I use that. I work out to that, and sometimes I do homework to that because if funk is not good music, but it is a good feeling, and I fuck
No.
with that.
Soren,
No. Shut up, bro.
It's true. It's true.
Some funk is good. I can get down to funk.
Yeah, funk
That's
is
what I'm
good.
saying,
What
man.
I can
people
get down
consider
funk.
funk,
Funk
just
is good.
not
Funk,
funk,
on the
though.
other hand.
Funk.
Funk, on the other hand.
Like PH.
Yeah, PH.
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 All right.
bad.
So that's your guilty
Funk.
pleasure is
That's
funk.
my guilty pleasure.
How do
It's
we
okay,
even
fine.
like for people, no one who is listening right now? How do we even describe funk? Is it what like?
It's like a bunch of
it's-
noises, kinda.
It's like almost dubstep or like
It's like
EDM, dubstep and like Memphis rap, like
Yeah.
old school Memphis rap, like fused.
Funk?
Yeah.
Wait, what? That's an
Funk.
actual. I thought you guys were joking.
It's like
That's an
it's like
actual
on
fact.
all like
Funk, yes.
if
Yeah.
you
With a
ever
BA.
see
Not-
like
not
a
funk, not
if
funk.
you ever see
Not
Instagram
funk.
reel
A
of someone
really
like-
bad gym edits.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like, if you
That's
see
exactly
someone
what it's from.
lifting stuff in the gym and it's like, they're probably playing funk.
Yeah. So that's
I've
like
never
that's.
heard of that before.
Oh, so that's like my
You've probably
bad
heard it.
music
You-
taste right
it's,
there.
It's not good. It's like
Yeah.
they take like a random Memphis rap sample and then just like make a weird beat. It's
So what is
Sorta.
considered funk actually does not fall under the category of like real funk, but
what does?
yeah, the funk that is in like the gym edits is just straight up not what funk actually
I guess
is.
I'm not familiar with funk enough to know. I just kind of like.
Soren, did you say funk or funk?
Funk.
Funk.
PHONK.
PHONK.
Okay,
yeah.
then never mind because I thought you said
Different
funk.
from
I thought you
yours.
were talking
Yeah,
about like
I
disco
love
music.
funk.
I was
No,
very
funk is
surprised.
great.
I
The
was very
only-
surprised when you agreed with me. I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
No,
I
no,
know.
I
Yeah,
thought you were
I
talking
kinda-
about
I was
disco
kinda-
music,
No.
so I
Dude,
just heard you wrong.
I don't know if he's
Okay.
considerate, but Jamiroquai is like I'm pretty sure he's funk, right? He's like
I am breaking the seal.
you can't do it twice.
That's what I just told you.
I didn't break it twice. It's my first time.
I don't know what I would. Jamiroquai, he's like dance music,
He's
maybe.
dance, but like also mixed with funk.
Yeah.
Funk.
He might be one of those kind of ambiguous artists where you can't
Yeah.
really.
He's good though. He's
Put him-
good. He's my favorite funk artist.
Funk or funk?
Funk.
Okay.
Sorry, Soren. I thought you said funk.
No,
So,
different thing.
no.
That's okay. Okay, this is new to me. I've never heard of funk.
Bruce is downing a
before.
Pepsi instead of his Bush Light. He doesn't even want to be drunk.
Dude, I've had 2 shots on a Bush Light. I'm fine.
But
What,
Soren,
you want me to have another shot?
Nah, not yet.
I
Not yet.
want you to.
Have another shot.
No,
No, no,
Soren,
no, no.
Soren,
No,
hold
no,
on,
no,
hold
no,
on.
I want
no,
you to
that's
just
okay.
have fun, you know.
So Soren, you said Soren.
Guys, we were recording a podcast.
Okay, Soren, you said funk. So what's your what guilty pleasure would that fall under? Like what's an artist? Give me an artist.
So
There's
I
no
don't know.
artist,
There's
really.
no
It's
not- it's not
artist
an
for
artist.
funk. They're all
There's
like-
no,
yeah,
there's
no,
no
it's-
like artists like when you think of like pop music, you think like Taylor Swift and like
There's no
Hosier.
artist
yeah,
for funk.
Imagine Dragons, like those people.
They're all just
when you
random
think
songs.
of funk, there's no like artist that comes to mind. There's just a bunch
Yeah,
of
and
random.
a lot of them like replay other like funk, like they just do like a little mix up with it and
Yeah.
then replay it slightly different. But there is some good stuff. I really like Glory.
I mean,
um,
there are some that are.
but they're all by random like people.
Yeah, there's no big funk artists.
And I know,
Okay,
I
okay.
know they're
Although-
junk,
So they're more
but they
There
help
is
me, like,
some of the old Memphis artists like they post funk music on their Spotify profile, and I'm sure like they promote it because it's like usually the song will contain like a sample from their music. Like DJ Paul works a lot in funk music, and I think Project Pat has a lot of funk on his Spotify, which are like sample his music.
Is that pizza burning?
Oh shit, dude.
No. My mom
No,
said
it's
she'll
okay.
text me.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
big.
Because it's
Yeah.
Mom bringing
Well,
us
'cause we
some
spent-
tender-
W mom.
W
Well,
mom,
'cause we
bro.
spent 5 minutes spilling alcohol on the computer, and it's been 24 minutes, so I feel like the pizza would be burning by this point.
Oh shit.
Can we do these disgusting shots now? Or
Let me
these
go check on the
shoots?
picture.
Well,
Let me check on the pizza and then.
let's
We'll
Sam's
take a little-
trying everything to get out.
Slight intermission.
No, he's not
I
trying
see
to get out of
tears
it.
in his eyes.
He
Bro,
was
I
gonna, he was
just-
gonna do it, and then I interrupted with phone.
No. It's good. It's all good conversation.
Right.
I'm a lightweight.
Speak for yourself.
I'm a lightweight, and the only way that I can probably continue through the rest of this, because I don't listen to really any of the music you guys listen to, I need some food in my system.
I really wish I could play
I'm
one
a
of the
little
funk
bitch.
songs so you could get an idea of what it is without like getting.
Yeah, we're gonna get copyright.
I know what you
strikes,
listen to. You listen to metal and poppy, the Poppy Poppy.
I actually haven't listened to Poppy.
No, you went to a concert.
So funny you say that. So I think she was supposed to play with Ghost
Okay.
when I went to go
Really?
see
Wow.
her. Yeah, I think no. It wasn't Ghost. Who was it? No, I think it was Ghost. And then they had no, it was Slipknot. She was originally supposed to play with Slipknot.
Whoa.
And she either couldn't make it or she got substituted. So she wasn't originally there. But there was actually like a small moment in time where I did actually enjoy some of the metal of what Poppy was. Because originally she was a YouTube channel originally, right? It was some like
She did like surreal content.
yeah, it was really obscure. Oh, the pizza is here. Let's
Mom's
go.
here with the pizza. Let's
Mom's
go,
here with the
guys.
pizza.
Mom is here with the pizza.
What do we do? Do
Thanks,
we just-
Mom.
With the pizza.
Yeah, just slap her on the table, I guess. So just clear open.
Anyways,
But yeah.
Holy fuck! The Guinness was almost
guys, I'm not
knocked
gonna lie, I
over.
almost dropped the entire ass pizza.
nice.
And the Guinness.
That looks
And the
amazing.
Guinness. I might be drunk.
cut this first, because I can't have that.
You can't have pepperoni?
No,
Set this by
Are
you.
you,
Are you
vegan
on a-
or something?
No, I have a allergy.
Oh
Do
shit.
you want to
You're
talk
allergic
about?
to pepperoni?
Yeah.
I was wondering why you were asking about toppings. Like you sounded like you really cared. And I was like, why do you care that much about the
No.
toppings?
How does wait? So is it just?
Do we
An
want to
emergency?
discuss the
Honestly, we're
Honestly,
down
it's
for
actually,
It
we actually
actually
keep
is
this in, dude.
somewhat
I feel
interesting.
like it'd be more
What are we?
we're
Genuine.
talking.
Whoa,
is
what-
the-
what-
we
are
were
we
talking
talking
about
about?
before that.
Yeah. I said I don't care if it's a good podcast. I just need it to be genuine.
Yeah, this is genuine. This is like what we'd be doing if like.
I just had
Some
kind of a
shit.
thought like, who the hell wants to listen to a bunch of random people just get drunk?
They
and
don't
talk
get
about
past
it?
the first
I
few
feel like
minutes anyway.
this is a decent one. Come on.
Yeah.
This is
No,
not
no.
bad.
And honestly, we've had better ones. If I'm being honest, we've had some good ones.
Guys, at home,
You're
if you
offending me right now.
Oh, hey man, we still have a lot of time left to work with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
If,
We got all night.
If you are at home watching this, get drunk so you can kind of like
You can
Get
feel
in the
it.
mindset.
you can feel
Get
it.
in the
You can
mindset.
feel
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We're definitely
Just
all
like
buzzed.
And if you're a minor, don't.
Dude,
Just smoke weed.
If you're a minor, don't get caught.
It's not like we have two minors here right now.
That'd be
Well,
crazy.
I'm not a minor, but I'm.
No, you're a minor.
No, I'm.
Yeah,
I'm,
you
No,
are.
no, he's not a minor.
He's not a
For
minor.
legal reasons, he's not a minor.
He's not.
Allegedly,
He's actually not.
We can
a
really
He's not
devolve this.
I'm a
Hey, no,
minor.
I'm-
I've been hiding for
What is
down.
that is the biggest fucking pen I've ever seen.
No, I mean. I'm. Luckily, I'm not drinking tonight. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
He is sober.
I'm
I
a
know.
minor. I'd be mining for real.
Okay,
nice.
so, I guess
Andrew,
to
I don't want to offend you, but this is like the slowest pizza cutting I've ever
Yeah, I
seen.
know.
What the hell were we talking about?
Pizza.
Poppy.
It's 'cause
Poppy.
Poppy.
So
Yeah,
this
no,
is
so
this
she
is
was
a
a
YouTuber.
That
right?
was
She was a
crazy.
YouTuber.
Yeah, she went from
I
like
forgot
normal
about this.
pop music to like death metal or something like
Yeah,
that. right?
she did. She also did some like really obscure like, what's the term? Just like, I get like shock value
Yeah.
YouTube content.
Right.
And then she went to.
You know what's crazy? You know the way I know Poppy? It's from a film theorist video.
Really?
I know it
Yeah,
from
'cause
you.
he made-
I haven't heard the name.
It's
in a
either
while.
that or it must have been film theorist. The same guy, Matt Pat. Like,
Yeah. I didn't know that they did a video on it.
I don't even remember. It was probably just some ARG shit, but like.
That's interesting. No, because like I remember hearing from or about her because of her like shock value content that she would do on YouTube, and then like later found out that she made music, and then saw that she was touring. I think with Slipknot at the
Did
time.
you go to her concert?
So I went to the Slipknot concert. I don't think
She was gonna open
I-
for Slipknot.
Yes, she wasn't there. And so they had somebody else play at the concert, it was I can't remember who the opener was, but yeah, no, she was supposed to play, and it was, I actually like thoroughly enjoyed some of the music that she had made. I didn't think it was actually that bad.
So people actually went crazy at the original video. By the way, there was like a bunch of conspiracy theories at the time
Yeah.
about how she was like kidnapped and like forced to do this, and it was like some weird like insane rabbit hole.
Yeah.
What was her videos? Because I don't
It
know if
was
I'm
just
familiar.
like her
was
saying,
just
like,
weird music videos, right?
Yeah, and she did like a bunch of things where it was like in reverse. If you played in reverse,
Yeah,
it'd
yeah.
be like,
Oh, there's like
help me or
subliminal
something, shit like-
messages and
Yeah,
shit.
it was the dumbest shit ever, but everyone fell for it because at the time, like, there wasn't a lot of the misinformation and like the weird ARGs that are currently on YouTube. Like now we know like the circadian like ARGs.
Soren's struggling with the door right now.
Well, yeah, someone went to go pee, but
He cannot figure out how to open the door.
he's crying for help in the bathroom.
Honestly, go help him.
Okay, so that's would you say that's your kind of guilty pleasure music?
I haven't
I don't
listened
think
to
it's a guilty pleasure though. Like, it's,
I mean, I
if
think
it's
she.
decent, it's
I suppose
decent.
yeah. I guess if it's not bad, but
She's actually made a couple, because, I mean, we talked about this before, but the genre of music I typically listen to is more metal-based.
Yeah.
And she's actually written, or made some music that is actually not bad, and I was pretty surprised and kind of hooked on it for a little while. I don't know if I consider it a guilty pleasure, because I haven't listened to it in years, but I mean, no, I mean, she didn't make bad music.
Soren got confused with the bathroom door.
Yeah. How many morons does it take to open a bathroom?
Thing is, it's so funny. He's been to our house like a billion times.
Clearly, it takes 2 morons to open the bathroom door because 1 was not enough.
Well, you got it open.
We're already too far gone, dude.
Well, I was
What are you
watching.
talking
so
about? I got
that's
over
the-
my section.
We were
Kinda.
supervising.
Yeah.
I
But,
can't believe Joe Rogan just sat there and did nothing while I was
Well,
But, I mean, I guess if we're on the topic of metal, I mean, Austin, Evan, me, and our previous guest,
Jack.
who we've had is Jack. We're gonna go see.
Jack.
Yeah. we're
Oh
gonna-
my God, I remember Jack.
Yeah. We bought tickets to go see Ghost, so they're coming to town here in
is it August?
August. Yeah.
So, a little ways.
Yeah.
Still haven't paid your bitch ass.
Yeah. You guys owe me money.
What is it? $80.
$80.
Once we get our ad revenue from
Yeah, literally, I was about to say,
podcast.
dude, once you get paid from this podcast, dude, you're gonna be rolling in
Make
it.
sure you guys listen through the whole podcast.
yeah.
Guys,
There's
we're
no
gonna.
one listening on this.
I'm gonna drop my Venmo in the description and just send me money, okay?
Okay, Soren, get
We're
on
gonna
that.
start a GoFundMe for Austin so he can pay for his Ghost ticket.
We need to start like shit talking like Anthony Fantano or something. So we
Dude.
can have like,
That's not hard, dude. That dude's an idiot.
even if we, it doesn't matter if you believe it. We just need a clickbait title and thumbnail. So just start shit talking. Let's see. Let's have Joe Rogan, Anthony Fantano, and like Ice Spice in the thumbnail.
Is she relevant
Someone-
anymore? Guys,
Someone say
She's
something
important.
this
awful
is
about-
important. What do you guys think of Ice Spice?
I think that's kind of a guilty pleasure.
Is that the
music.
wait? Okay,
it
hold
is.
on. So I'm completely out of the loop. It's not Ice Cube. Ice Cube is the rapper, right? Ice Spice is the
Cube?
woman, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. See, no. I knew. Okay, this just goes
Maybe.
to show how out of the
You didn't
loop
know,
I
you
am
didn't
with like rap music. I don't listen to rap. So
No.
that's
Ice
that's on me.
Cube is like legendary hip hop.
I like Ice Cube.
He's hip hop royalty.
Yeah, he is. Ice
And
Spice.
so is Ice Spice.
Ice Spice is like new, like kind of, some would say industry plant who makes arguably kind of garbage. Like in my opinion,
I don't think it's
In
garbage.
my
She's
opinion-
an industry plant.
She,
I really don't think.
some
she
people
I mean,
would
people say Travis Scott is an industry plant.
Yeah,
No.
But,
like Claro has a bunch of.
What does that even
But at the end of the day, does it even matter if they like, make good
No,
music?
I don't think so.
I don't care. Like Claro, her dad is deep within the industry, and that's why she's so popular. But Claro is an absolutely amazing
Yeah.
musician.
No, I don't
that's
think
how
it matters.
Yeah, like it's like, well, you said it was their dad. It's like nepotism, but it doesn't matter because it's like
No, I don't think it does matter.
because like at the end, like, I mean, at this point, you're paying for a Spotify subscription or like an Apple Music subscription, you're not even really paying the artist itself. So like,
Yeah.
No, I don't think it really matters. But I would say her music is somewhat guilty pleasure. It is. Yeah, it's.
I can't say I've listened to Ice Spice, but like Ice Cube.
you've heard her songs though. There's
She's
no
in
even-
Fortnite now, so.
Yeah, she is. Along with Juice WRLD and Eminem and
Hey,
Snoop Dogg.
Juice WRLD album dropped today.
I like Eminem. Eminem's good.
Yeah, we're recording on the. It's an
Would
honor,
Eminem
really.
be
It's
considered a guilty pleasure?
No, Eminem.
some of his albums, yeah.
So I think my personal opinion is that Eminem is a little bit underhyped by people that don't listen to Eminem, and extremely overhyped by people that do listen to Eminem.
I think that's a good take.
I've listened, dude. Okay, this is coming from someone. I used to be one of those Eminem fans that would only listen to Eminem and say he's like the best rapper
Yeah.
ever. And I managed to get out of that. That was like my middle school, like 6th and 7th grade.
Yeah, I was there too.
And eventually I got out of that, dude. I remember when Kamikaze dropped. I listened to that for like half a year straight. It was terrible. I like wasted my entire life listening to that album. But so this is coming from like a used to be diehard fan. Like I don't think he is as good as people say he is.
No.
I don't think he's bad. Like I think his early music is still good. I don't think you take away from that. But
The
I like
original
Guns N'
Matthew
Roses.
Myers LPs are really
yeah,
good.
I think they're good. But I feel like those, I guess, I would say his first 3 albums are like the era where he was good, and then after that it was like kind of a slow decline. And I don't think 3 good albums can make you the best rapper alive, which people
No,
say.
definitely
I don't
not.
think it can make you the best rapper. I think you have to. I hate to say it, I know there's so many Kendrick Lamar glazers right now, but I think you have to have like a solid discography the whole way through.
I think
And I guess that applies to everyone, right?
I genuinely
yeah, no,
believe
100%.
that Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest rappers alive.
Yeah.
I think-
I'm personally not the biggest fan, and that's just because I don't jive as much with the conscious stuff. That's just like a personal preference. But I would agree, like I feel like he definitely is up there, like
I think-
objectively.
I think I do agree with you. I think that kind of goes with the just music in general. It's not just like a selected genre. Like I feel that way with I've mentioned this this band all previous podcasts like all the time, but like Opeth, I know probably nobody else here has actually really listened to them a whole lot, but I mean,
My roommate listens to them.
Heavy metal.
Do they?
Wait, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just
Well,
lied.
What is Opeth? Heavy metal.
Opeth is I guess would be considered like I don't know, they've changed quite a bit, but like they went from originally they were like black metal, which I was pretty iffy on, and then they went to more death metal, and now they're more folk. Like they've really lightened up, and then they actually just released their newest album, I think like last week.
Oh, wow.
And it's pretty good. But they've been consistent throughout every single album on like a different I can't even it's consistent in quality. Where like I feel like they haven't released an album that I just haven't been able to not be able to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I do agree. I think that's like that has to be a factor
Yeah.
in
Well, yeah.
in
That's-
any
of
any
course.
I was gonna say, Eminem has more
mean-
bad albums than he has good.
How can you be the
Well,
greatest at
100%.
releasing?
Yeah, like it's to the point where it's like it's almost embarrassing for Eminem fans in the current day to be like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, what was this new one?
Death of Slim
yeah, like,
Shady or
oh, dude.
what was it?
Like that was an amazing album. He's still the GOAT. Like,
Okay,
Come on,
I actually
bro.
like the new Eminem album somewhat. It's not the greatest, but
I'm
I,
it's
not
not
I
the
don't
worst.
think it's.
I don't
When
think
did
it's
it
very
come
great.
out?
I think it's yeah.
It came
I
out in June, or June or
I
July.
think
This
to
year?
some extent, in some ways, it's a return to form, but
Yeah.
in many ways, it fell short.
But like
I'm kind of iffy on it. I like
like,
it
when
because
you-
it's I don't know.
like,
I got a soft place in my heart for
I
Eminem.
feel like every like Kendrick Lamar, for example. I hate to bring him up, but like he's innovating to an extent. Like he's changing his stuff all the time, and I feel like Eminem retracting to back what he's trying to do while he's like a 50-year-old man or whatever. Like I feel like it's just not a good look.
No,
it's
I-
just not.
I
the,
would agree.
It's not the go-to.
I think I mean, with a like, how could you be the greatest music artist when you release a bunch of garbage music?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
know.
it's insane.
but I do like Eminem.
I am
Eminem's got a
hereby-
soft place in my heart just because there's a lot of nostalgia. I
agree.
loved him when I was younger. I think he has released a lot of bad music. But yeah, he's not the GOAT. But I think he gets a lot of hate.
I will say this. There was, I would say, 3 major artists that were pivotal to my youth, and they're all rappers. It was Eminem, Lil Wayne, and Joyner Lucas. And the only one I stand by is Lil Wayne.
I like Big Wayne.
I mean, like Big Wayne.
I do think because of how Eminem shaped music, he belongs in the top like 25 rappers.
Yeah,
But I think if you put him past 10,
Yeah, that's cringe.
Yeah, that's a little.
You officially posted cringe.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to go around and say our top 3?
Top 3
Oh,
rappers.
Or just
Top 3
artists in general? I mean,
like
Austin,
our-
gave your top 3, Evan?
For me,
Fuck, I have to think
hold
about
on. Can we? There's a big difference between who the greatest is and who my favorite is.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
there's a
I'd
big
agree.
because what are we talking about here? Are we talking about the greatest or our favorites? Because
I guess
Favorite.
I
My-
guess it
my-
would have to be your favorites.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay.
pick my favorites.
okay, yeah, let's go with favorites.
I feel like it's harder to do objective because it's just like it's
I've
super
got
hard to do
an
objective.
objective list and I've got a favorites list.
But it's so hard to do an objective list. I feel like you instinctively have that bias, right? Like it's
A
hard to
little
make
bit,
a list like
little
that
bit.
without including some bias, right?
Okay, yeah, no, I
it's
think
like-
so.
Yeah.
But like in my like I've got a top 10 of who I think are objectively the greatest rappers of all time, and a lot of them like they're not like my favorite. Like I just think like looking at what they've like
That takes a lot of
they've done in
willpower to make a list like that.
I
Like-
think if you name more than 5 popular rappers in your top 5 greatest of all time, you're just wrong.
Yeah.
Just straight up. There are.
I think so,
better
too.
people than mainstream.
And people, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but like if you put Tupac at number 1, I feel like he didn't have enough time to be number 1, right?
And-
No, I agree.
And
Which it obviously is bad, but
I
like
think he's just too new.
No, Tupac. Oh god.
Tupac died like 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. See,
Rap
this is
hasn't
I'm
been
out of
around
the I'm out of the
Yeah, yeah,
I'm out of
I
the
know.
loop. I'm completely
But like
out of the
he
loop.
died a while ago, and he only had like 4 or 5. I think he had 4, right?
I think I don't remember when he debuted.
But, like
I think he debuted
he
1994
belongs
maybe.
in the top 25 because of how.
I would
influential he
agree,
was.
but like
But like, people say like Biggie is in the top 25. I love Biggie, but he's not like if we're
Yeah.
purely talking about rap abilities.
I used to
Biggie
think
is not in the top.
I used to think that Biggie was better than Tupac, and I started listening to
I
Tupac,
prefer
and I was
Tupac,
like,
I
oh, I was wrong.
Well, I personally.
He has
He has a really nice voice. He has
Yeah.
great production. I think Biggie's production most
But-
of the time is better than Tupac's.
he did so with P Diddy, and that's just it's off the table for me. I can't fuck with that.
You don't like P Diddy?
How much baby oil did Biggie Smalls have? Let's be real. Like how much
Get
did
a
he have?
warehouse full, bro.
Okay, all right, let's go. Do we think we should give our favorite artists?
I gotta think about
top,
you gave
top
yours.
3. I think we should do 5 because
I got
I
it,
can't.
Ah,
I
dude, I can't do 5.
You already said
do 5?
three.
Sorry,
Let's
sorry.
do 5.
Three?
I'm
I
doing
think-
5.
I'm doing
I'll
5
give a
too.
five.
Top
I'm
five?
doing
Soren, do you have a top
I
5?
got a top 3.
Okay, we'll
I
come
said-
back to you. Think of 2 more.
Well,
Evan,
okay.
Well, I guess Austin, you kind of already started. Do you want to?
No, dude, I gotta think about
All
it.
right, I got my-
yours locked.
I got my.
I got like
I
2.
know my top 5. Okay.
All right.
All I know is I'm a music snob. I got a music shirt on
Yeah.
right now. I'm about to.
Yeah.
I need some time
I-
to just.
all right,
just
all right.
I would have figured you already know this. I feel like you are kind of.
I got-
already know
I
my
think
top
I have
five.
mine
For
locked.
sure.
I got mine, and you guys are about to see. Like, I'm born and raised on hip hop. Like, it's like the thing I love most in life, other than the other important stuff. But like
Yeah, all that other
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
all that other
I
stuff.
think I got mine.
hip hop is it's about to be 5 hip hop artists. So
I'm
number
gonna
one,
ch-
number 1,
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle. I think Nipsey. It's it's different for Nipsey Hussle. Like for me, like in a lot of ways, like a lot of hip hop for me is a bit of a guilty pleasure because when I hear like a lot of like gangster rap artists like talking about doing drugs and killing people, like I'm from like the suburbs of Minnesota. Like I cannot like I have no way to relate. But with Nipsey Hussle, like his music is like it's different to me because it's like in a lot of ways
It's motivational
he raps,
rap.
It's motivational. It's kind of about like elevating yourself and
Yeah.
like I think in a lot of ways that's a theme that everyone can relate to. So I love Nipsey Hussle's
I'll just
music.
put this here too. He's on my top 5 as well.
Yeah, I love Nipsey Hussle. And then 2, Lil Wayne. That's who I've just grown up on. I love Lil Wayne. 3, oh shoot, who do I have at 3?
I can't name mine like as a list. Like I can't.
You got Freddie
Although-
Mac?
No, I don't have Freddie Get Mad.
You made
Although
Canada
I think I
Kings.
do know. I think I do know my 3. I think my 3rd is probably Black Thought. I think
Black Thought is good.
Black Thought, in my opinion, when we're talking objectively, I think Black Thought is the greatest rapper of all time. His music is so
No.
amazing.
No,
I've got him at my number 1. I've got him at my number 1. But
I
he's
feel
my-
like you gotta say, like, I feel like when I'm listening to Black Thought, he makes shit rhyme, but I don't understand what he's saying, and I feel like that's not a. I feel like I'm not in the minority when I say that. I feel like he does just say shit.
Like,
So,
you're definitely not in
Danny
the
Brown.
minority.
Danny Brown has a whole album talking about what you.
He's on my top 5.
He is.
Yeah, he
really,
is.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
have
I love
expected
Danny
it.
Brown.
I love Danny Brown too.
You can't. Every once in a while, you can't fucking understand what he's talking about, especially on the first listen to.
But I feel like he gets a pass because he's like a super drug addict and he's fucking crazy.
Have you heard Me and Mine, Fentanyl, featuring Danny Brown?
I haven't.
I
It's
don't
a
know if I've heard
hyperpop
this.
song that has just Danny Brown just fucking rapping, drowned out in the background.
Yeah.
It goes insanely hard.
Yeah.
I absolutely fucking love that song.
No, Black Thought for me, I just think like on a lyrical side, almost no one can like fuck with him. And I think with what he's done with the Roots and recently with his solo catalog, I think he's like
I'm
untouchable.
gonna get in a debate with you.
boy.
So the whole freestyle,
Oh boy.
the whole freestyle thing that they got going on in rap, it's so fake. There's no rappers that come into a freestyle. Let's say like everyone who comes on to Funk Flex to freestyle.
Bonk?
Yeah.
Oh no, son.
They prepare that shit. Almost every rapper prepare, and I'd even say my favorite-
Designer prepared because designer's
Yes.
like retarded.
Yeah.
Like
and he came in with some like he was rapping fast and he had a ghostwriter. There's no way. But like I'd even say there's a
You think he needed a ghostwriter for Panda?
no, I don't think so. But there he went on Funk Flex and he was like me and Evan watched it the other day.
yeah, we did watch this.
And he was like rapping. He was kind of rapping his ass off. But
yeah,
like
it was.
he was going. It was a fast flow and it was.
No, sorry. I'm trying to have like a.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
But he was having like a fast flow rap, and it was clearly so staged, and that's what it is for every rapper. Almost every rapper, it's they come in, they have a prepared rap that they're gonna do. It's almost everyone, and Black Thought included.
I think there's a big difference between guys like Designer and DaBaby who are like they just like they like obviously they are not at the level like Black Thought is like a savant. Like I think he literally is
He's
a
good
genius.
at writing, but there's no way he freestyles that shit just on.
I don't think freestyles should be the biggest indicator.
No,
I
I
don't think
so
either.
either.
But
Or
but
even
I'm
like
just
that
talking about
anything-
freestyles in general. There's so much talk about freestyles, and there's I feel like most people who freestyle, and I even say Lil Wayne, he's my favorite rapper. But some of the stuff he comes up with on like, there's no way he just comes up with that like on the. There's just no way.
Well, I think guys like that, like I think, because we're talking
They-
about freestyles, because Black Thought had the infamous like 10-minute freestyle on the radio show Funk Flex.
And that's not real. There's no way.
Well, what
He
I
had-
think he had said is that
he
like,
had at least-
he went into it with some premeditated thoughts. I think when you are a guy who is so focused on hip hop, you always have stuff going through your head. You always have another bar you can spit, like kind of ready in the chamber.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
But
I
like
think-
you already
I think-
know it. Like there's no way. You don't just go into when I think freestyle. I think you go into it knowing that like knowing nothing basically. You go into it just like you come up with it on the fly.
I think, but like people who are on like Black Thought and like Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar, I think they're just so into it that you always have something like ready.
You may, but it's like I don't know. I just think of freestyling. It's it's you just come up with it.
Maybe, yeah, okay. We can let's just go on because I think
That's what
we've
we
evolved
should-
a little bit.
It's every artist too. I feel like there's very, and the bad freestyles you see. Like we were watching that one. What was his name? The white dude with the weird beard.
Smoke Perp.
No. He's not white.
Oh,
It was a dude
Lil
on-
Mosey.
yeah. Lil Mosey. But he said,
Oh,
dude,
Lil Dicky?
no, dude.
No, Lil, oh my
he said-
God! Don't
Yeah,
remind
Lil
me of
Dicky's
Lil
awful.
No,
Dicky.
yeah, no.
But
Lil
he's
Dicky's
like,
awful.
he's like, I'm older than the sun plus the moon or whatever.
Oh, Riff Raff.
Yeah, Riff Raff. Like that's clearly a freestyle
He
because
was
he's fucking.
freestyle. He was freestyle.
Like
but-
there's no way. Like he's just coming. You can tell he's coming up with that shit because he's like stuttering and like
Yeah.
he's like has pauses and you can tell he's like thinking of it. But like
I just think
There's no
freestyling is. I think when you are that involved in rap, I think freestyling is hard because I think you always have something like you always have another bar to spit. You always have something in the chamber ready to go. So to like truly freestyle, I think is hard. But anyways, I'm gonna go on to. I just think Black Thought is, in my opinion, he's the GOAT. So he's on my list just because I love his music. 4. What do I have at number 4? I'd say probably Freddie Gibbs. I love Freddie Gibbs.
Do you see Clairo came out at a Freddie Gibbs concert?
I did actually see that.
was
Yeah.
So
dude,
nice.
when I was in
He was
Ireland
singing,
last
wasn't
summer,
he?
came
Like
to-
on
yeah.
stage.
He came to Dublin. I didn't get to see him though.
Freddie
'cause
Gibbs did?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Like while I was there, I didn't get to see him though.
Him on. We bring it back to Joe Rogan. I shot a crackhead 5 times.
He kept running down the alley.
Huh. That huh. Oh my God. That's the funniest Joe Rogan moment.
Yeah,
of
that
all
was
time.
really funny. I love Freddie Gibbs' music. He's great. And then 5, I think it's either between Kendrick Lamar or it's kind of weird here, but Old Dirty Bastard from the Wu-Tang Clan. He's just so weird that I love Old Dirty Bastard's music. But that's my top 5/6 because I know I kind of said 2 at the end there, but
That's all right.
I'll let someone else go because I know we
Soren?
spitballed for a while.
Sorry,
Okay.
you had introduced us to the beginning of your music journey.
Right.
You-
Well, I gotta.
You had some honorable mentions. Sorry,
Right,
bro.
but we didn't get to the end, so I'm just gonna jump to the end for my number 1. The guy who made Ultra Kill. His name is Hakita. And
Okay.
he makes the music as well, and it's really good. And I'm gonna put
From
him
Ultra
as
Kill,
my
the
number
game.
1. Yeah, from
Yeah.
Ultra Kill, the game.
Yeah.
And it's really good music. I love that music, both when I play the game and I'll listen to it even when I'm not playing the game. That's some
Not-
of my favorites.
Okay. Well, you can't.
I
You
gotta
can't play it. 'cause
I
you
gotta
won't get-
rearrange my
No,
list.
I'm not
putting
gonna
Chris
play
in
it.
there?
Right.
I'm not
Putting
gonna
Chris
play
Okay,
it.
so where would you put that? Would that be your number 1?
Top 3 for sure. Maybe number 1. Benny the
Okay.
Butcher. Yeah, we'll put that at
Benny
number
the
1.
Butcher.
Benny the Butcher is actually number 2 for me. I
Okay,
still do
you love
really
Benny the
like
Butcher.
Benny the Butcher, and I think that was really good.
If
Is that rap?
for you guys,
That is
yeah,
rap.
that's
So
rap.
Benny the Butcher is hardcore like gangster rap artist who is he's really kind of cut a spot in the genre for himself like recently these past couple of years.
Okay.
I think with like the Griselda label, I think he's kind of
Yeah.
been like dominant.
Benny the Butcher just dropped.
at least-
or not Benny the Butcher. West Side Gun dropped an awful album.
Oh, you didn't like it?
But like West Side Gun is such an acquired taste.
Yeah, he
Like,
is.
some
But,
of,
like-
some of his music is absolutely dog shit.
Yeah,
but it's
his
like
new
you
one was-
can't help but hate. love
Evan
it.
was the one who told me. Like I listened to the album. You listen to it. All the drum beats are the
Yeah,
the
he
same.
uses the same boom bap drum.
But
loop,
I
so-
like West Side Gun, but his
And-
new
and
album was dog
You
shit.
cannot find a West Side Gun song that doesn't go, "Hey yo."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
I love
fucking
his
time.
ad libs, dude.
No, West
I
Side
think
Gun
they're
is
so
a-
stupid, but I love them, dude. Boom, 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 boom.
West Side
We'll
Gun
go
is
on to
white
this.
Action Bronson, and Action Bronson is black West Side Gun.
Yeah.
Or other way, however the fuck you say it, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I get what you
20
mean.
pounders.
Soren. So that was your number 2. So
Oh,
you got what would
right.
be your
Benny the
number
Butcher,
three?
yeah.
Benny
No,
the
that's,
Butcher.
that's a good pick, I think. I love Benny
I
the
listened
Butcher.
to Tame Impala for quite a bit.
Okay, yeah.
Like Let It
Do you know Tame
Happen.
Impala is only one guy?
What is Tame Impala? I've never heard of
There's
I
no
can't
way.
play their
Wow.
music, but they have like.
They're- you know,
He's
Psychedelic
like a,
rock.
He's like a psychedelic pop artist, right? Would you just?
I'd say
I
even
don't-
like
I
rock,
don't know the
psychedelic
descriptions,
rock.
but something like that. It's quite nice.
I
like
think
it.
you would check him out.
Okay.
I-
He
I-
produced
you've
for
probably heard
he
of
might
him.
produced for
like
Travis
that.
Scott
Yeah.
one time, so that's probably where
That's
you know.
that's
him.
kind of his claim to fame right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
That one Travis Scott song he did.
So that's your number 3.
Right, and then those were the 3, and then I had to add 2 more, because I did. And then I did Counterfeit Arcade. They make For the Departed and Villainous Thing and Weight of the World. Those were okay.
Okay.
And then I do like The Living Tombstones.
I
put
thought you
them
would
at
have said
number
that
5.
poor man's Poison.
So
that you
I
had.
kind of liked them for a bit, but then I went back to listen to the music again, and I'm like,
Okay, yeah, no, that's
Okay.
you grow out of
so
some
I was
stuff.
like, right. So I was like, but I really like the Ultra Kill music right now, and I still like Benny the Butcher. He's the one that
Benny the
from
Butcher is
beginning,
great.
I
Sticking
feel
with
like
me.
you're still so new that like
Right,
you're
I've
still
only
developing
had
it.
I haven't listened to that much music.
Dude, no,
Because
Like
I
you
feel
said,
like-
it's
I
only
feel
been
like
2
I've been
years for
listening
you,
to music
right?
so long that I
Right,
know.
yeah, barely. Yeah, since I started college. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been listening for like 2 years.
But like
What
I
were you
feel like
gonna
I've been
say?
listening to music so long that I know who's gonna be my number one for probably forever.
I would
Like, I feel
agree.
like Lil Wayne's gonna be my top forever. Like I don't think that'll change.
No, I'm
Yeah.
excited for you, Soren. Like music is just like there are so many albums and artists that I wish I could listen to for the first time again, just because
Yes.
it's a magical thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's unreal.
No, I definitely agree with that.
Like
There's
the first time hearing a special album is just like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I
A
wish
lot
I
of
could
the
go back.
I think
music
that
I
would be a
listen
good
to-
transition once we loop all the way through. We could probably talk about our 10 out of 10 albums.
Oh, I got like 20 of
A
those.
lot of the
Yeah,
music
yeah.
I listen to is from the Discover Weekly on Spotify,
Yeah, there
or
you go.
even
I
the
mean, yeah.
Discover Lately, and that's that's really bad.
No, I mean
Most
like
of
you
it's-
gotta
well,
find
you
some-
gotta
discover
discover
music
definitely
somehow.
finds-
Well, but
yeah.
most of it lets me discover stuff, but most of it's really bad music, so then I can pick out the stuff that I like. And
Yeah.
it's kind of nice because then when you do hear a good song, you're like, oh, finally, something that's not just absolutely
You gotta
shit.
play that. You gotta play the DJ X.
Dude, I don't know where they
I actually
Oh,
use
gosh.
it. I actually use it. No,
I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad.
I don't know
There-
where they come up
there's-
with some
it's
of the
fine,
shit that
it's
they put
fine.
in my Discover
But,
Weekly.
dude,
I do not listen to that.
I hate when you just play something that is not my style at all.
I know.
Yeah, I've
it's
had
like,
that happen.
Here's some shit that like you've never listened to ever. It's dubstep. Like, fuck you, I'm skipping all the songs.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, you click the DJ and you're
And
like,
what-
all right, next. What,
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
We're talking about the AI powered Spotify DJ that you
Yeah.
can get on Spotify. That'll
Yes.
just play random shit.
Is that premium only?
They keep
No,
playing
I-
stuff
I
that
don't know.
already
I don't
have
know.
on my, like, so
I've
much.
been on premium so long that
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can
no.
only barely remember when I wasn't on
Yeah.
premium, and that's when I only listened to Eminem. So I'd like hit shuffle, and occasionally there'd be an ad.
I tried cheating my way around the premium by making albums of just if you make it out of one song, then it'll play like the entire album. But if you
Oh,
make
right.
it with 2 songs, then it'll just play between the 2 songs. So if you just want to listen to a particular song, you make a bunch of tiny playlists with 2 songs each. But it just wasn't working. Like I had so many tiny playlists, and every time I'd be like, "Fuck, that's the wrong one. I want to listen to this song in particular."
I-
And then sometimes it would play the other one, and you only get 3 skips. So then
That's
you
why.
can't
Why would
switch.
you create a playlist between the 2 songs that you actually like? So
Well,
like,
that was what it was for, but then I had like a bunch of tiny 2-song long playlists, and I kept getting the wrong one. And then sometimes it would play, yeah. I see what you're saying, though.
okay.
No.
When are we going to do
That's a
these
method.
disgusting fucking
I was about to say I poured mine.
Oh, right.
I'm not gonna pour mine.
Oh.
I think I
Well,
need a
I
chaser
mean,
for it. No,
Did
no,
I-
I don't.
Evan,
Evan, take
no,
the-
no,
I got this one, bro. I got.
I'll take that
No,
one.
no, that's okay, Soren. I
You
took
take
like
this one.
7 of those
I'll wear
last time.
fire.
Hold on. So,
Yeah,
Soren,
we
did
gotta
you
take
get,
another shot.
Soren, was that your whole top 5?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, can we
Let's take-
transit?
Yeah,
I
after
kinda
the
wanna
shot
hear-
though.
Oh,
After
wait,
the
after
shot
the
though.
shot.
After the shot.
After the shot.
After the shot.
After the shot. I kind of want to hear yours, Andrew, because
Alright, wait.
I kind of want to hear yours.
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's pass these around. So,
Oh,
where's
gosh.
the?
I think
We
I
do
need
have
the
to
butterscotch.
read what we have, though.
Yeah.
Because
Where's the
some of these
butterscotch
are
one?
so disgusting.
Do you have the
that-
butterscotch
No,
one?
Yeah.
I got the Jim Beam Peach.
Where's the butterscotch one?
This is the
Oh,
butterscotch.
okay,
Your
cool
99 brand butterscotch.
Yeah, my 99-cent piss.
Well, no, this is a
Yeah.
brand.
We're gonna take the shoot. We're gonna
It's
take
99.
the shots.
99 proof.
99 brand.
99. Yeah.
This is brand right there.
Yeah.
Evan, which one do you have?
I got the Jim Beam Peach.
Jim Beam Peach.
I've got the. I've
We
got
make
the.
your
I got the.
dick hard.
Alright.
Also, if you guys want any more Bush, there's a ton.
I might actually need a
We're
chaser
almost
for
there.
this.
The only chase I just checked. The only chasers we have is the like 3 years expired Mountain Dew in the
I'll-
fridge.
There's Diet Pepsi,
There's
right?
Pepsi there, isn't there?
3 years.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
last time I saw
I
it.
said-
Yeah, Soren just had a Pepsi. Is there no more Pepsi?
I think we
No
ran
more
out.
It's
but-
gotta be more than 3
Oh,
years.
Soren,
Let
you
me go-
suck.
No Pepsi.
Keep talking. Oh.
All right. Well, I guess like should we transition to
No.
no? Okay.
Transition to what?
Let's
We're gonna transition to the silent game.
starting now.
Ooh, silent game.
Guys, I just want to say, we have a silent
You
game.
lost!
No. Don't give out any.
Game over.
Don't
We
give
should
out any
play the
spoilers.
screaming
We'll
game
just
instead.
we'll
I feel like we're better off with playing the
This-
screaming
guys,
game.
tell us in the comments: screaming game or silent game?
Yeah.
yeah. Just put one for screaming game, 2 for silent game.
I'm sure you're still listening by this point.
Yeah.
yeah.
You've
realized Austin, can how you hand me good one
this
of those?
podcast is.
Can you hand me one? Thank you. Okay. So before we take this, because I'm gonna be obliterated, because
Give me a thing.
I would like to share my top 5 before we take this.
No, it won't kick in fast enough
Yeah,
that you
Samuel,
get
that's not how-
Just rack them off quick.
No, give some time to explain.
No,
Give him some time after these disgusting fucking
Yeah,
shots.
let's take the shot.
Okay, hold on.
Don't be a
You
pussy.
guys talk real quick. I need to use the little girls' room real quick over here. The little boys' room.
He's getting out of it.
Breaking the seal.
I'm not breaking mine, bro.
The seal's already broken.
I do have to pee really bad.
He's gonna be a piss boy for the rest of the podcast.
I went to the bathroom 3 times, in my pants twice. I'm good.
You gotta hold it for somebody's socks.
I was just. Oh. I got the McGillicuddies. That's like the least
Yeah, wait.
alcohol.
What do we all
percentage.
have?
I have McGillicuddies, which is 15%. Like, I'm gonna take a big. You know what? I'm not even gonna.
I've got the rich and fruity Jim Beam Red Stab.
My
I don't
chaser,
know what the
my
percentage
chaser is gonna be a big fat swig of Guinness. I just want to take this time.
Disgusting.
Samuel's in the bathroom right now. I just want to take this time to say Guinness is the best beer.
Right.
I got
Dick
a
sucker.
99%.
Yeah,
99-cent
people that
fruit
like
beer.
Guinness are pretentious. Like, yeah, let me
It
go to
is.
the bar and wait 7 minutes for them to pour me one.
Yeah, I was Ireland. Yeah, but like I will say, it comes from a place of sentimental value where it's like I was in Ireland. I learned to like it there. It's like
Oh, brother.
yeah, I know sappy and bullshit, you know. But
All right.
I've
Are we ready
also
for
learned
these?
to love it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good taste.
Jim Beam
Jim
Peach.
Jim Beam Peach, huh?
32.5%. The 0.5 is a roll gate.
All right. Oh,
I got
this is gonna
49.
All right,
You
guys.
You guys know how to
Shot
do a shooter,
incoming.
right?
Did you pour yours, Evan? Did you
I poured mine in the thing because it takes too long.
No, you know how to
That's
do a
honestly
shooter.
fair.
You grab it.
Yeah.
Is
Too
that
late,
my
it's too late.
cup?
All right,
I'm
we
doing
ready?
it.
Poured a shot.
I'm doing it the real way.
All right, huzzah to
All right,
the
cheers,
over
cheers,
the
cheers.
computer.
I'll do it the
We are no
Amazon.
cowards.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right, that was disgusting.
Yep.
back
that
at
was
it.
awful.
Honestly,
All right,
Guys,
take-
don't puke on my college laptop.
All right, guys,
and then I'll
take
laugh at you
3
back.
of the podcast
Honestly-
because we threw up all over the computer.
I didn't think it was too bad. Maybe it's just because I'm drunk.
Yeah, the being drunk helps.
Well, which one did you have? The root beer?
Oh, those
You
are
left
disgusting.
that one there?
That one's awful.
Disgusting.
This
That
man
one's
is
really-
Disgusting.
He is
I must,
blackout. if
I,
he
yeah,
thinks
I must
that's
be
good.
tripping because it did not even taste that bad. I was like, that's not too bad.
Yeah,
I can
Soren's-
drink that.
I drank 7 last time and they were disgusting every single
Really?
time. It was,
I was like,
so
I drink
bad.
another one of those. That wasn't too bad.
That's awful.
Do it then.
no, that's
Do
Yeah,
that,
that one-
pussy.
That one
Oh,
went
yeah.
way down. That one went
A little
down
easy.
way smoother than I thought it was.
Mr. Sam, let's rattle it off your 5 before you pass.
Oh
it
wait,
off.
how many
dude.
5s
Yeah.
do we have left? We did
Well, we
his
have
5?
me, we have Andrew, and then we have
Okay.
Austin. You gave yours, right?
No. I gave my top.
You get your
I
top
gave my
three.
top. I gave my top 1, which is a little lame.
Okay, so we got more 5. We got so many 5s. Get to it.
All right, so
good to it.
I'm the minority
Do
at this
it.
table. I listen to majority of metal and classic rock music. Yes, fist bump. Thank you,
Yeah.
Soren. So, my number 1. Oh man,
I'm trying to think what you're gonna say. I got a couple that I'm thinking of.
So my number 1, I started listening to because of a YouTuber that I accidentally discovered who plays electric guitar, but he'll make compilations of music, and I discovered him on accident and discovered the band in following on accident because of a riff that he played that it just sounded really nice to me, and this band is Opeth, and he played.
That's in your top. Is it your 5th?
This is my first.
Okay,
This is my
gotcha.
number 1.
Favorite band of all time.
Yes.
Favorite anything of all time.
Yeah, my favorite band. And he played off of the what is it? It's the what album? It is Ghost of Perdition is the album. And he played a riff from
Can be.
the riff was from Hours
Are
of
you
Wealth.
sure?
And
thought you
from the
didn't
Ghost
want
of
me to have
Perdition
a
album.
shot.
And
Why
It's
a
a
beer?
beer, Soren.
Why can't
All
I
right,
have a
whoa.
shot?
Samuel is talking. Samuel's talking.
Yes,
Yeah, quiet, Soren.
No, Austin was telling me.
drink your
things.
beer, Soren.
No, it's not mine.
Get
It's
drunk,
not yours.
Soren. It's
Drink
okay.
it. No, he got
okay,
you the
Soren.
bush, Soren.
Okay.
That's for you.
Yeah, I
Unless
brought
if you
all
want
the-
an Angry Orchard. Those are also available. We got 6 left.
Okay.
But anyway,
Stop posting
so-
cringe, Soren.
Yeah, Soren.
What? I didn't do anything.
But Yes, so my number one would be Opeth. I discovered them on accident and just fell down a rabbit hole of listening to all of their music. They're really unique. From their first, I want to say 2 albums, it was black metal, which I was very on the fence of, which is more, I guess, like satanic, I would say, metal, which I'm not too much of a fan of, but I found that the further that they go, or down their discography, the lighter the music has gotten. So I want to say that at least the album that their most recent album, which they've released a few weeks ago, which is pretty good. They kind of went back to their roots, which is pretty good.
Lock in, guys. What is going on
right now, bro?
We don't have a camera, but Soren's
stack of
stacking.
books
Soren's stacking fucking cans!
That is about to fall on the computer and make us do a take 3.
We're on take 3, bro.
Alright.
We're on take 3.
Sorry,
We're-
you're
yeah,
saying
still have
that
this.
they've lightened up a little bit?
Yeah, they lightened up a bit. They moved to more folk music, which I've actually really appreciated. But I mean, what we were talking about, what?
Pause. I just want to say next time we will have a camera.
Are we doing a camera next time?
You weren't here when we talked about this,
Oh,
but
boy.
I think we're gonna do a table camera. Where we like, I don't know, we like tape it to the microphone.
We can still do it.
Did we actually talk about this, or is this something?
No,
Yeah.
this was a
It's just-
conversation.
oh,
We
that we
take
had.
the phone and we just
I
slap
think
it
you guys
on
are
there.
gonna keep going like a Discord route, or is this your first and?
We've never done something in person.
Well,
This-
no, you've never done something in person. Are you planning on just completely keep going in person, or?
Probably not, because like
I don't
we're
think we can.
because
So
Evan's
how
at
can
a
you have a
separate
camera?
college.
next time
Table
next
camera.
time we do a drunk one.
Okay.
But like we'll have like a camera showing the table, because like I don't know if we're gonna show our face yet. You guys are gonna have to earn that, but
You guys are gonna have to earn that.
yeah.
Not all
I'm
of us.
never going on this shit again. I'm the one-time guest.
Why?
No, I'm joking. I'd love to be in.
Yeah.
Once you guys have a bit more
Yeah.
audience.
Once we have more
I
clout,
don't like these plebs.
I'm a great audience. What are you talking about?
Soren
guess-
commented on 3 videos.
I guess in
He's a
this,
great audience.
I'm a great audience.
in this situation, you probably are the biggest or the bigger creator.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah.
How does it
Creators definitely.
How does it feel to be superior than us?
Your video had like 3.5.
This might as well be
views
your
or something
podcast.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your
That's
podcast
crazy.
now, because you know you.
I don't know why we're focusing on him when we
This
got
is like-
Joe Rogan right here.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have Joe
Yeah.
Rogan tied up behind us.
Well, he's just straight up stroking his shit. he is staring intensely at us, and he is just having a good old wank.
I mean,
He's
I'm
having-
not gonna stop him.
He's having Jamie jack his shit off for him.
Jamie, pull my shit.
Okay, what? So you were talking about Opeth?
Yeah. Well,
No, he
I mean,
wasn't.
that's pretty much all I can.
So this guy never fucking catches on to what we're.
What are you talking about?
What are you going on
He's
about?
drunk.
All right.
I gotta
so.
post more, and then like
Yeah.
you know, if it ever blows up, people can find this fucking.
They'll find you, bro.
Yeah, here he is, just belligerent, just talking about Joe Rogan, having a good old wank.
No, bro. I feel like there's a value of like authenticity, like kind of knowing
Yeah.
the creator itself, like more.
If anyone here blows up, we have to do the podcast again.
Yeah.
We just,
Oh,
you know.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta bring it back to this.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
The call, just for I think we talked about this before, but I haven't talked to you guys in probably a year.
Yeah.
I get a random fucking call.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'll be on a podcast. Like, I'll just blabber on for
Yeah.
Well,
where we're at, an hour.
You're good company, man.
Over.
An hour. I'd probably say an hour.
This
even,
is
'cause
probably gonna be our longest podcast. I
Oh,
think.
probably.
please.
Probably.
Yeah.
You think so?
I say we just keep going, dude. We keep going until we pass out.
Oh man.
we go sorry guys. We have to stop the podcast because like Samuel's throwing up in the bathroom right now. Like we gotta save him.
Yeah.
I'm not at that point yet. I mean, we've been.
Yeah,
Growth mindset.
Oh my god!
We're 3
Guys, let's have a growth mindset towards our alcoholism.
Yeah. Alcoholics do not run in my family. They drive.
We're 3 shots in. I'm 2 beers, 3 shots in.
I pre-gamed this. So
I guess I technically did too because I had some champagne before I got here.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
But
Okay, yeah. So you're 3 shots and 2 beers and 1 into your list so far. What?
Okay,
This is what we're on.
So
right
we'll
now, aren't we?
rapid fire this so we can kind of move along here. But yeah, Opeth is definitely number 1. Anybody who finds this podcast and who has listened this far beyond, definitely give them a listen. Just listen to their top 5 on Spotify. They're a banger, 100%. I'd say my number 2 is probably Neobliviscaris.
Oh, I thought you would say Ghost, but.
Ghost is really good. I do appreciate Ghost a lot, but
Just to alert the people, Soren is taking a pee break.
Soren has disappeared.
And
wandered
And
off to
he's
the
gonna
bathroom.
forget how to use the door again.
No, I'm not. I didn't do that last time.
Just pee with the door open. It's okay. We won't look.
Soren, we want to hear the golden stream going down the toilet.
Dude. Since we do not have any video, we would like to alert you that Soren is currently drooling.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna rapid fire this.
Okay, Neobliviscaris.
Neobliviscaris. They have violin in their music. They are metal. It's just super unique. Their music, it's just something that you can listen to, like while you're walking.
Well, we were playing it. You were playing it first earlier while we were longboarding.
This
I
is
did.
super rapid fire, Samuel. I'm just saying. I was just gonna let you know.
Wait, whose shot is this here?
It's mine.
Oh.
My bad, bro. But yeah, Neobliviscaris, very good. They're kind of underground, but I mean, yeah, they're super unique. They're very progressive. I would say, yeah, they're definitely progressive death metal. They have violin, which is extremely unique. Definitely give them a listen. I think they just released their 4th album last year, so they're relatively new. I would say number 3 is probably Orbit Culture. They're also a death metal band.
Okay.
I don't know. They got some pretty groovy.
Dude, stop laughing, bro.
I'm tweaking, bro. They got pretty groovy riffs. Number 4. I don't know. Would it be wrong to put Metallica?
I thought he was forgetting how to use the door again.
No,
Number 15.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Number 4, you said.
Number 4, I would probably say Metallica, just because
Okay.
I started with them. They got me into metal. I saw them live. They're really good. They're old as hell, but I mean,
Classic.
they're classic band.
Yeah.
I would say number 5.
Stop laughing, bro. It's not funny.
I don't
It's not
know.
funny.
I don't know who I put in number 5.
I thought you would have had Ghost on your list by now.
Ghost is really good. I don't know if I would put them on my top 5.
Wow.
Yeah, but
I
like,
don't know.
who else? Led
know.
Zeppelin?
Probably.
Really?
No,
I
no.
just guessed that shit?
Oh.
Either. Okay. Actually,
I love Led Zeppelin.
Zeppelin's good.
Besides, do you know what they did?
What? What do you mean?
What did they do?
Don't tell me they were at the Diddy party, bro.
It's worse.
Oh my gosh! Damn it!
It's worse.
What?
They may have or may have not penetrated a underage female fan.
Oh
with a
my
shark.
gosh.
With a fish. I think it was a shark.
Fish?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Okay, well I
I
can't put
wish
Led
I was. I love Led Zepp. Their music is
They're
great.
goated.
However, there's a bit of a history there that I can't
No,
quite
I-
support.
Hey, you know what I like
I would
about
probably
Kelly?
put
Just like,
Do you know
I
what
probably-
kind of fish it was?
that's besides the point.
It was
That's
an
another-
alligator
that's a
gar, I
shark.
think.
Okay, so Led Zeppelin's gonna be number 6.
Catfish.
But
What? You don't?
Number five.
You're gonna rate them down because
I
they
am gonna point
penetrated
them out.
a young
No, because
female
I
fan
actually
with a
did think
fish?
of somebody.
the whole
I-
fish thing is just,
I
you
did
know, it's off the
actually-
table.
That's just too much for you.
No. I did actually think of somebody who I
Oh,
who I
okay.
would actually. Put
Never
in number
mind.
5.
The
Number-
fish doesn't matter. It's cool.
My number 5 has got to be Alter Bridge.
Okay, all right.
They had 2 of the original band members were from Creed. So anyone who
Yeah.
listens
Oh,
to the hard rock Creed band will know Alter Bridge.
Yeah.
I've seen them live a few times, and I mean, what can I say? Miles Kennedy has an amazing voice. The guitar is solid, the drums are solid, everything. I don't think they've released a single album that has like been inconsistent or bad from that band.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my
so,
top
so
5.
real quick, Joe Rogan just fact checked us, and it was in fact a mud shark that they.
Oh shit!
Ah, what's a mud shark?
Shit.
Jamie, pull that up.
I gotta see how big a mud shark
Okay,
is.
yeah. So I really would have thought you would put Ghost in your top 5, just because
It was dead,
I know.
right? That'd be fucked.
I know you quite like
I'm
Ghost.
not sure.
but-
I do really like
I'd be
Ghost.
surprised if it wasn't.
I am super hyped to go see the concert with you
No,
guys.
I'm excited too.
I do really like Ghost. They definitely, they've got to be on my top 10
Mm.
for sure.
Oh man, that's.
I mean, I can't think of a single album that they've released that I haven't liked.
Yeah, I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I'm like I love hip hop. It's my favorite genre of all time. But I think Ghost is probably the best recommendation I've ever gotten, and that came from you. And they're like a how would you describe?
They
them?
are metal.
heavy metal band.
Yeah, they are a metal band.
creature.
I'd say alternative.
And that's like a
Metal.
medium-sized one. There's bigger ones on there.
So why are you looking up swordfish right now?
It's a mud shark.
Editor,
mud shark?
flash
It's a mud
the
shark.
audience with a mud shark picture.
Yeah, Jamie.
How
Flash,
did you know that?
flash the mud
That
shark.
like,
I know a
Tidbit,
little bit.
tidbit
of
right there.
bro, that's
if you want to
crazy.
talk about
You just pull that.
melatonin for an hour, I could talk about like a million different things for an hour.
He must have been there.
I
Okay.
have so many fun facts that just occupy a piece of my brain and stop me from having any coherent like thoughts. I drank too much, and now my speech impediment is just blah blah blah.
Okay, no, yeah, so that's a
Huzzah.
good top 5. Who wants to go next?
I
Andrew?
just want to
Austin?
say that Soren is wearing a 12-pack Pepsi case as a shoe.
Okay.
That is in fact happening.
I was gonna
This is
say that I
happening right
wasn't doing that, but then I actually am doing. Usually I'm like, what? No, I'm not doing that, but no, I'm doing
We
that.
look down
He's
and
doing that,
Soren
he's
does
doing
in
that.
fact have a 12-pack
To be
Pepsi.
fair, it would be way cooler if I had a
cardboard
second
case
12-pack
on his
Pepsi
foot.
shoe. Like, it looks weird with just one.
We only have that many Pepsis.
I could rip it in half and then I'd have two shoes.
So I guess
No,
we
you
can
could do
just
that.
continue the circle. So we
And
got
Andrew
is
you
our
wanna go, or I'll
our
start?
guest speaker for the night. Soren, that is very loud. Can you
Knock it off, bro.
tearing
Knock it off.
I'm done. Hold on.
You just ruined our podcast, but that's okay. We'll forgive you.
Right.
You're no
Soren,
longer gonna
you're
be a
getting
co-host
kicked off
of
the podcast. We're replacing you with Andrew. You're not.
Yeah, you're no longer.
Honestly, I'm really upset about that.
All right.
For the audience at home, there were tears running down Soren's
I'm
face.
Soren is currently crying.
And he
I'm
was
so
jacking off for some reason.
I'm so sad and angry, and I'm receiving no pleasure from this.
You'll receive pleasure in a moment.
Okay.
Anyways,
Ah, don't say that.
Andrew, give us your top 5 artists.
Oh wow. So I think we need to start with my background in music.
Okay.
So I grew up in a really musically inclined family.
All right.
So I grew up on a lot of punk rock music.
Mhm.
Just to prove my point, here is a picture of me in 3rd grade.
Nobody
dressed
else can
as-
see this.
Dressed as Billy Joe Armstrong
From
from Green Day.
Green Day, yes.
Yes.
You don't
And
look
then-
anything like him.
I've heard.
He looks exactly like him.
Here's me many years later at a Billy Joe Armstrong with a radio station that asked me to take a picture.
That's awesome.
Okay.
But
Green Day slaps. I like Green Day.
Yeah, I feel like they fell off in recent years, but they're still, still have occupied a place in my heart. My 3rd grade heart still loves them.
Sorry,
But-
I don't mean to interrupt you, but this does bring a bit of a callback to when I feel like Soren started listening to music a little bit. I remember listening to Green Day with you
No.
at our daycare. We
Really?
were sitting outside and Soren was listening to Green Day. I'm like, dude, Green Day slaps. Like,
Yeah, I listened to like Brain Stew and some of their other stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Green Day's good.
Dookie's great, American Idiot's great,
Yes.
Insomnia's great.
Yes.
Like, early Green Day's great. Father of None or whatever their new album is.
I don't think I've listened to it yet.
good.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
good.
It's not good.
No.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I like Billy Joe Armstrong. I like, Trey and all them, but their new music has not been the greatest.
Okay.
I wanted to
Well,
like,
sorry, I
how-
didn't mean to take that away from you.
Why do like people who start off making really good music? Why do they just like stop? Like, yeah. Why does that happen?
I
Why
don't
did
know.
they come up with that?
Why do people who start off making really good podcasts fall off?
Well,
Okay,
good
Soren.
Good thing we started off making absolutely dumb.
The bar is so low, guys.
The bar is so low.
We can only go
we
up
are
from
in
here.
the clear.
We
We
can
only go up.
Honestly,
Only
this,
go up from 215 views. It's Jover.
this one definitely has been my favorite podcast.
This
so
one's
far.
been fun.
This one's been really fun.
I'll assess it after I'm sober.
I'll take full credit for that.
The reason why this podcast succeeded is because we have our guest.
We have such a large
Because we
creator.
have Soren.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Trust me on that one.
He's got a 1,000-year stare. He is staring like at least. He probably sees a deer through that wall at the moment. He is seriously.
Nah,
you
there's
know,
a guy
I
out
wish we
there.
had a table cam so I could just tilt it towards Soren's face.
Hey, man, there's lots of things to stare at and think about.
Oh
you
no,
know what I'm saying?
100%.
You guys definitely do have to earn the face reveals.
Yeah, you do.
100%. You gotta get. We gotta get to
We need
Face
10,000 views.
10,000
No,
views.
no.
Not-
We need, subscribers are more important, right? Are they more important?
No, I'd say views are probably more important.
I said
Think
10,000 views because I feel like we could pick up some
10,000?
people.
If you're getting like a lot of views, I think that's more important.
But
than
they-
a lot
Don't
of
they?
subscribers.
Sometimes you go viral, and if I go viral, I might as well show my face.
If
I think
if this
consistency-
video gets 1,000 views, I will do a cock reveal.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here
Flaccid
first.
too. Flaccid and hard.
Flaccid
You'll get the
cock.
before and
Shaved?
after.
Shaved?
That's a bit too much.
Didn't we
Okay,
talk
okay.
about
Too
this
much
in the
effort.
last podcast?
I don't.
What?
Know.
What?
I don't
No,
think so,
I don't
but
think so.
I could
Sorry.
have sworn. I don't
I don't know what happened last episode. We were probably more drunk than we are now. Because I don't know what that was.
Last
That
episode-
was your idea.
No,
Hey, that was
I
good, that was
remember.
good, that
At
was
the
good.
end, we were talking about fuck.
What were we? No, that was the
don't know.
apocalypse.
That was the apocalypse
yeah, that was the
episode.
apocalypse one, and at the end it devolved because
We ended it. We ended it because it was.
We ran out of ideas.
Okay.
I ran
That's
out of
okay.
ideas.
That's okay.
That was a fun one though. I like that
I could
one.
have sworn we
I
mentioned
did
cock
like the
last
improv
time.
of that.
Maybe not.
Sorry. Anyways,
Well, I'll have to
Andrew.
go back and watch the last one
Yeah. I bet you will.
to look for cock.
look for God.
I'm pretty sure that never happened. Andrew,
I swear. It was in
continue.
there.
Continue. What
So
you're
you're giving
saying.
your number one.
We'll
Or is that
get
your
there.
number one?
So I just want to say that I try to listen to as much music as possible.
Mhm.
I love almost every single genre besides pop country specifically.
I
Alright.
can't listen to country.
Well, yeah,
either.
we'll pardon you
That's
for that
fair,
one.
man.
So originally, country was a mix of the blues, which is predominantly African American, and it mixed with European kind of folk country. And the Carters immigrated from Europe, and they made an absolutely wonderful genre. And then Johnny Cash did absolutely amazing music, and then everyone else has been a disgusting imitation, and they should feel ashamed of themselves.
Dude, I hate the country that they have like almost like trap beats to them.
Shabuzi, like that
No,
new
I know
type
exactly
of country.
what you're
Or?
talking about. That
I
shit
don't-
pisses me
it's
off.
like some shit that's on the radio. I hear because I don't listen to it, so all I hear is like what's maybe popular at the given moment.
Yeah.
But it's like country, but they have like
Trap.
trap elements to it.
There's kind of been a country renaissance where a lot of people, from what I've heard,
Post Melon.
it's like they call it. It's not technically real country. It's kind of like a pop kind of mix up of
I-
like
when I
kind
think
of that
of
Zach
country, I
Bryan,
think
Shabuzi, kind of all those guys.
I think of country. I think
Beyonce.
of like
Beyonce.
fiddle, and I think of guitar and drums. That's what I think.
Harmonica.
Of
Well, if
country.
you're not thinking of a banjo, you're not thinking of country, though.
Right.
That's true.
This is true. This is true.
But like, you have some good. I think like Backseat Lovers is technically like indie country or something like that.
Oh.
Like, there's some really good like campfire country. I don't know if Backseat Lovers qualifies, but there's some really good country that even contemporary country that is just absolutely wonderful to listen to. But pop country, what you hear on the radio, I'd rather paint the ceiling with my brain to listen to it. And then the other is K-pop. I absolutely love
K-pop.
Japanese pop. Japanese pop is a wonderful fusion of American jazz.
Would that be Korean?
What?
Would that be
K-pop is
I
Korean.
said J-pop.
Oh,
I like J-pop. Yeah, so I said I hate J-pop. I love J-pop. I hate K-pop. I love J-pop. K-pop is trash. It's just a bunch of really bad industry production, and I absolutely love J-pop. It's wonderful. For me, I try to listen to every genre possible, but for my top 10 artists, the top 3 are hip hop, and then there's not a single other hip hop
Really?
artist. Probably my next top 25. My favorite of all time is Mac Miller.
Okay.
I remember actually. So this was a few summers ago where we went cave exploring, and you had Mac Miller as your. I think it was Blue World was the song that you had playing.
So that was a edit I made between high school senior and college freshman year. And I did, yes. Circles is what Blue World is off of, and I think Circles is an absolutely wonderful album. It's one of my top 10 albums. It was made after his death. And so a lot of the
That was his
production...
posthumous one, that black and white one. Are you talking, that
Yeah,
album
so
cover?
it's white, and he's got his hand
Yeah,
on his
yeah,
face.
okay, I think I know that one.
And there's some very obvious mixing issues and production issues, but I can't help but absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I've listened to every single Mac Miller album. He has a wonderful jazz album called You. It's under his name, Larry Lovestein and the Velvet Revival. It's
Is that a different Spotify account that he's got? Or?
Yep.
Oh, it is?
So he has a couple names. So he has Larry Fisherman.
Okay.
So
I didn't know that
Love,
actually.
not war.
Yeah, a lot of
I
old
forgot.
hip hop is produced under the name Larry Fisherman, and that is actually Mac Miller. So
Okay, I didn't know that.
he actually has an album with Vince Staples. If anyone knows
Really? A
Vince Staples?
collab album?
Yes, he has a collab
Wow.
album. It's
That's
Larry
crazy.
Fisherman and Vince Staples, and then he used to go by Easy Mac, so he
Yeah.
has an album called Easy Mac, but my Mac ain't easy. He has a album under the name Delusional Thomas,
Okay.
where does anyone know Quasimodo?
Yeah, yeah. Madlib, right?
Yeah, it's Madlib. He pitched up his Madlib, amazing producer, probably one of the greatest of
yeah.
the
Yeah.
2010s.
Yeah.
He hated his voice, but he wanted to make an album, so he pitched it up and sped it up.
Yeah.
And it's under the name Quasimodo. And Mac Miller has a very similar album under the name Delusional Thomas.
Okay.
And I cannot get enough of Mac Miller. He was taken too soon.
I don't know. Have you seen
Why would you do that?
his album Balloonerism is supposedly coming to
Yes.
streaming services?
You think it's gonna be good?
Yes, well, because it's already a mixtape. So
Oh, have you heard it?
100 times.
Okay, I've never heard it, but I saw it was coming to streaming services and I was kind of excited.
There is
I just
not
feel
a
like
single-
I feel like apostrophe records are just automatically just really
No,
bad.
they're not. So the same thing happened with Faces.
Yeah.
Faces recently got released on Spotify. That was a 2013 mixtape that he made. And this is some of his best work. Because
Wait, is that Mac
Faces.
Miller?
Yeah, Mac Miller.
Is that the yellow one?
Yep.
I feel like that was released a while ago. Didn't people listen to that a while ago?
Yeah, because it just recently got re-released under the Mac Miller.
Yeah, because I listened to that one. And I actually liked it quite a lot.
Yeah, but that was originally released in 2013, and that's when some of his best work is. Someone's doing a shot here.
I think I might take a shot.
Should we all do a shot?
I think we
Is
can.
it? Wait,
Hey,
guys.
sorry, we don't want to break your train of thought. Keep
Wait,
talking.
wait. Guys, I just gotta ask y'all. What time is it?
10:45.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Sorry, go ahead though. I don't want to break your Mac Miller.
Shot.
It's okay.
No, but I definitely do agree. You definitely got me into Mac Miller.
That's good to hear, because that's my main goal.
He is a. I think he
You
really
definitely got
is
me
a.
there.
My mango.
My main goal is to blow up and
speaking of
act
riff
like I
raff,
know.
Speaking of
Is that him?
That's Riff Raff.
That is?
That's Riff Raff.
That's
That's
Riff
Got the
Raff?
shark teeth?
yeah, that's Riff Raff who did that.
My mango.
Amazingly
blow up.
terrible freestyle on I don't know what show he was on. But
Really?
Yeah, he
I
had
didn't
that.
know that.
I'm older than the moon plus the sun or whatever he said. But
That's
no,
so funny.
I really do think Mac Miller is a generational artist.
Yeah, I think he is.
No.
It
And he was loved by everyone.
it
Yeah,
really
see,
sucks
yeah,
that
he
dude.
was
These,
great.
these
Except for,
artists die. It really sucks because
So,
like
Except for Goldlink, apparently.
So,
I guess he didn't really fuck with
Mac
Mac
Miller was
Really?
also
Yeah,
he was an
yeah.
absolute savant on the guitar, piano, and everything. He's one of the few rappers that is also just amazing on
He's musically
the instrumentals.
talented.
I want to ask you because
Production, everything.
Evan said earlier that Nipsey Hussle was on his top 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Why don't you think that? Because like you made some sort of.
I
I don't mean to say that like you're hating on Mac. Because obviously if you don't like Nipsey Hussle, like it's not a thing that's like he's you're hating on him because he's dead or something like
No.
It's not like a.
Oh no, I mean
It's
like,
not supposed to be offensive or anything if you don't like him, obviously. But
I wouldn't
This
expect
whole
most people.
tangent that you just went on is purely because you've had too much alcohol. I guarantee you, because that's not a qualifier that needs to be made.
I'm just wondering because like
I guess I don't really know what you're asking.
what am I asking?
I don't know. I wouldn't expect most people to have Nipsey Hussle in their top 5. I think like it's for me. I don't think Nipsey Hussle is the greatest rapper of all time. I think he's for me. He's got a soft place
How
in my
many
heart.
of your top 5 have you gone through?
One.
So is that your
That's
first?
someone.
Is that your
That's
number
my
one?
first. Yeah, my number 1 is Mac Miller.
No,
for
that's
sure.
that's a
Oh,
great
man.
pick.
That's
That's a
it's
really
respectable.
great
I like
So
Mac
you
Miller
got
a
4
lot.
more?
Mhm.
You got it, man.
Sorry, how you doing, buddy?
Soren's in the thinker pose.
I need
where he's
another
got his
shot.
hand.
I think you need to hold off and kind of sober up just to.
Huzzah!
All
Give him
right.
another shot.
Give
Are we
him
taking
another
another
shot.
shot?
Shit.
Or do you have more to
He's hitting
say?
it.
Oh,
Well, yes, he's still
Soren's
got
already
4
took
left.
his
One
shot.
just
He already took it. One
Soren
shot.
has
Did
just
you already
taken
do
a
yours,
shot.
or are
I'm
you
no
doing one?
coward.
I did my shot. I
I'll
did
take
my
your
shot.
Oh, you did your shot?
Evan,
And he's
cheers.
shaking it without
Not over the
cheers.
laptop. Yeah, let's get this one.
Pepsi is better
Nice.
than Coke.
Pepsi is better than Coke. That is a hot take.
Look,
It
I
isn't.
just- It tastes really good right now. So right now
Yeah,
it's
because
better.
you're drunk.
Yeah, but right now it's better than Coke.
I'm
Hey,
cutting
Soren,
myself
Think
off.
about it.
Chill for a second.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
For the night, I'm cutting myself off.
Say it again.
I'm not saying anything.
Say it again.
Yeah, you're right. Pepsi's better than Coke right now, for real.
That is a take. That is a hot take.
It's okay.
You
I'm
can
drunk
taste the
right now.
difference.
That is a hot take.
I don't think so. There's no Coke here.
Yeah, but whenever
This
you
is
have
Soren Coke
Coke,
all night, Soren. What are you talking
whenever you
about?
have Coke, you're like, oh man, I feel so
Coke?
refreshed.
Oh god.
Such a nice Coke. And you have Pepsi, and you're just like, that is definitely Pepsi.
But isn't it
Well, you guys are
good?
blabbering. I'm going back to the old.
Yeah.
boys.
You're gonna break the
Go
seal
back,
again?
go back.
Is
Well,
Oh,
I
I
guess
thought he
we
was talking
have a
about.
slight intermission here because
Isn't it good,
Andrew was going
though?
through his top 5.
Isn't it-
breaking the seal for the 4th time.
I think I'm gonna
Isn't
go
it
after him.
tasty?
Soren,
talking about,
I
Soren?
don't want your Pepsi, bro.
It's empty.
Guys,
There's nothing
let's
left
make
in it.
predictions about what Andrew's 4th is gonna or second is
Second,
gonna be. Yes.
I have.
think
He said a hip hop artist. I don't
MF
think it's
Doom.
gonna. It's not.
MF Doom.
Dude,
I think you might be right actually.
Wouldn't it be
You-
crazy
Yeah,
if he
I'm a
put
fan.
Donald Trump on there? He's got some fire debates.
Shut the fuck up, Soren.
I think you might actually be right. I think he.
Hey, Andrew. Yeah. What's your second?
MF Doom, bro. Dude, good guess, bro.
All caps when he spelled the man's name.
Well,
MF Doom. Wow. Yeah. If
Yeah.
you did, if the microphone did not catch that, he.
And that
screamed
is
MF
not.
Doom
It's not
from
a.
the
It's,
bathroom.
that's not a dig at MF Doom. He's probably the best. In terms of lyricism,
I mean,
he's
yeah,
probably the
he's-
best.
Heard.
Better than
might
Black
not-
Thought. Better than Black Thought.
I
Better than
think Black Thought's better, but MF Doom, like you cannot fuck with.
There's
his
no
pen.
way Black Thought's better. Sorry.
I think he's better.
I'm
But-
just-
Oh, this is a. Oh, I thought this was my fresh. I thought. I've been drinking Bush. I thought it was something else.
well,
Anyways,
Look at,
dude. Yeah, you cannot fuck with
Andrew,
MF Doom's pen.
I was guessing what your second would be, and I said, oh, it's probably MF Doom, and I was right.
No, you cannot.
You're right.
You cannot. You can. No one can fuck with MF Doom's pen.
No.
Like he's.
No.
He's
It's
unreal.
MF Doom is.
let's give Andrew the floor and
Yeah,
let him
well,
Yeah,
explain himself.
explain
about
why
it.
MF Doom is your second.
Okay, so let's start off by just explaining why I've gone to the. Oh, the Soren is.
Soren is
Soren's gonna-
currently in the privy.
You think he's gonna struggle with the door again?
I have no idea.
Maybe.
So, I just want to say, I've gone to the bathroom about 4 fucking times.
I have 2.
Well, actually,
I've
no.
gone once.
I have
Probably
2.
Probably like
I-
7 times now because
I-
there's like 3 in my pants and 4 in the bed. It's you might want to throw up the chair because there's no redeeming it.
Dude, check the fucking. Oh, hold on. Everyone stand up.
Oh god.
Oh god, bro.
I can't.
I don't know if I
The
can
one with the
stand.
cum stain on it, which is
Oh, Samuel's got the cum stain
Samuel's
on it.
on the cum stain on it.
I get the. Wait, that's calm.
No, that's not. That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
calm. I don't know what the hell that is. But
The fear and panic in his voice.
It's like a white stain. I don't even know what
cum
that's
is it?
from. What
I
is
have no idea what that is.
Is that Tucker?
Might be. Okay.
What's bro doing?
It's something white on the chair.
yeah, okay.
For
MF
the
Doom.
audience.
MF Doom.
MF
Who
Doom.
doesn't have a clear
It's
visual.
A's, bro. You have A's.
It is a white stain. But anyways,
MF
get back to Andrew. Your
All
second
caps,
pick
all
of-
caps, bro.
of MF Doom.
So let's give a little history lecture
Uh-huh.
on MF Doom. So MF Doom started off as Zevlov X. That was his original name. He went under the name Amuk holy fuck, a group called KMD.
Yeah.
Causing much damage. He released Mr. Hood, which Peach Fuzz off of Mr. Hood is a wonderful song.
What was the
this,
dude that he beefed with for a while? He used to like work with them and he beefed with
Yeah,
them?
so that was MF Grimm,
Yeah.
and that's
They
what
have
he
the
got
same.
MF.
Was this
Well, he got
start the same?
he got MF from MF Grimm.
Yeah.
So that's why they're both MF.
He's beefing with them for a while, right?
He's
Yeah.
So he just
He's-
like stole it.
Well, MF Grimm I think gave it to him, and then they started beefing, and so MF Doom's real name is Daniel Doomley. Doom Willay.
Dude, it's
Doom.
So
this is just an like
is this like a Kendall?
some rappers' names
Lamar?
are insane. Like Future's name and
Demon or whatever.
yeah, it's like their full name, like their first, middle, and last name is insane.
Yeah.
It's like it's for a lot of rappers too. It's like what is Travis Scott's name? It's like
Jaquise Webster. Something
yeah,
like that.
it's like insane. It's so funny. It's like,
This the KMD group, was that with his brother?
Yeah, so
okay.
Sub Rock
Okay, yeah.
is his brother, and his brother died in
Yeah.
a car accident, and his other
That's
brother,
right,
his other group mate Onyx, left the group at that point, and they had produced and almost had a album called Black Bastards, made and out there in the world, and their label actually pushed up against NF Doom because the label that KMD was signed to was the same label as Eminem.
Oh,
And-
really?
Yeah, because
I
of
didn't know
the Malcolm.
Aftermath?
What?
Aftermath?
Probably. I have no clue.
I thought that was like
Was this the Black Bastards? That's on Spotify, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Under
yeah, I
KMD
think
though,
that's-
not Doom.
I remember he had a bunch of like random albums under like weird names.
Yeah, so he has Take Me to Your Leader under King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
He has
What is the one? I remember it was
Von Villain
Yeah,
under
yeah.
Victor Von, and he
Yeah.
has Venomous Villain under Victor Von, and then he has a we have a stack of Pepsi, Bush, and
for the audience. Who
Hold
doesn't
on,
know
I'm
what's
gonna
going
take a
on right
picture.
now.
As you may have guessed, it may have fallen.
Right on the
All
computer,
over the
too.
laptop.
It didn't pause the recording, did it?
Did it?
I don't
No,
know.
it's still rolling.
It's still
We're
recording.
an hour-
an hour
Oh,
37
been insane, guys.
It was
All right,
so
we're all
good. Take
right.
number three. Take number three. Let's start over.
You're listening to Countdown Podcast, episode 491.
You think they're still here?
Your cocks are erect and your ears are up.
podcast. I think everyone except for, hey Charlie, shout out to Charlie.
Shout
real
out to
quick.
fucking Charlie.
Shout out to Charlie. I think Charlie is still listening.
Charlie
He
and-
listened to the entire thing, and I appreciate
Hey, shout out
that.
Cheesy
Thank you,
Chase, bro. Cheesy Chase is my #1 favorite artist of all time.
Cheesy Chase is my number one.
Yeah.
Nah, he's my number two. Lil Wayne's on top.
Yeah,
so.
comment down below if you know Cheesy Chase. All right. Anyways, sorry.
If you're out here and you enjoy Earl Sweatshirt.
Oh boy, is that your 3?
No, I'm
Oh,
just.
never mind.
I have.
You know
Earl.
what?
I
we
like
still
Earl.
on number
Have you
2?
listened to what is the song? North?
What?
East.
East.
You were close. But East has.
God damn.
East has the most insane production of all time, and people mosh to it. And Earl gets up on stage and says, "It's off of his album Feet of Clay."
Yep.
And he says,
I-
"Do not mosh.
I
Do not
refuse.
mosh."
That song is garbage.
East is goaded.
No, it isn't.
East is unironically amazing.
On my
You know what?
on my Spotify account, I've got a playlist of the 50 greatest hip hop beats of all.
No.
East is on that list, bro.
On everyone's soul here besides mine.
Chat, honest.
On everyone's soul besides mine, East is the best song ever.
Fuck
sung.
you.
Austin just threw a chair in a fit of rage.
And he hit his own cat and is lying bleeding to death.
No, on my personal account on Spotify, I've got a list of the 50 of my personal 50 greatest hip hop beats of all time. It's actually 51 because East is on there.
Okay.
East is on
okay.
that list, bro.
That song is not good, Andrew. Tell me.
It is good.
No, it isn't.
It's goaded.
It's a sea shanty beat.
I'm gonna say Earl Sweatshirt has made good songs, but East is not one of them.
Hey, check out East on Spotify. We'll play it for you guys after the recording.
That song is ass, bro.
Kanye East.
And Soren's laying on the floor right now.
Soren is currently laying on the
Soren-
floor.
How did we get on Earl's sweatshirt?
This podcast is completely derailed.
Yeah. Well, we're still thinking about.
Earl Sweatshirt, Reggie
we're still thinking
Snow,
about-
Tyler Creator, all
Oh,
really
yeah.
Tyler
big
the Creator's
fans.
good. I like Tyler.
No, they're really big
You got me
fans
on that,
of
Tyler
MF Doom. So if you want to see a hilarious video, look up Tyler the Creator and Earl Sweatshirt meet MF Doom.
Yeah, I've
Because
seen that. I've seen
when
that.
they
Yep.
meet, Earl Sweatshirt is literally in tears, and Earl's like, "You crying? You crying?" And Earl's just like, "No," and he's just blah.
Oh, I
Tears
remember.
are running down his
I recently discovered they're in the Pharrell Happy music video, and they're just like,
Oh, are they actually? I didn't know that.
Pharrell is an amazing producer.
I think he's
Like,
he's in my
Tokyo
top 5.
Drift?
Yeah.
I
No,
changed
to-
my mind. I used to hate the song Happy,
Happy.
but now
still
I
hate
love it, dude. I watched the music video. That
Really?
shit's fire.
You know Tokyo Drift, right?
Yeah.
That's produced by Pharrell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is first right.
All Right by Kendrick Lamar. Anytime you hear
Pharrell.
the
Yep.
4 beats at the beginning,
Yeah.
that's his
Yeah.
producer tag.
Pharrell
Not
is
not,
is
not
one of
every
the best
time,
producers
but
of
like
all time.
if you want him
Yes.
to, if he makes a real good beat and he wants you to know it, it'll have that 4.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what count.
That's his producer tag. Where
Yeah.
some have, Yo Pierre, you want to come out here? That's
Yeah.
Pierre Bourne's. Pharrell
What's
Williams
what's
is
the one? Lex Luthor. or
Oh, he's got the.
He's got-
what
he's
is it?
got
Is it
the- he's got the-
arpeggio or what is it? Or it's where it's like the.
It accelerates. Yeah. It's off the
Anyway.
It's off of the Waka Flocka Flame
Yeah, he's-
album. It's all over that shit.
What is an arpeggio? I don't know.
Huh?
Anyways,
Arpeggio?
arpeggio. What is an arpeggio?
I don't
is
know.
That where it like?
That's the one. Yeah.
That's what-
That's the thing with a bunch of notes on a piano.
I don't know.
There's no way anyone can hear Soren.
Arpeggio.
Soren, you're
Get in the chair,
Soren,
Soren.
yeah.
Soren, get up
Anyways,
here.
Pharrell's a goated producer.
Soren.
Yeah,
get up
Pharrell is good.
Oh.
He's-
So my number 3. Someone hit MF Doom. Does anyone else want to take a bat? He's alive.
Oh
currently.
boy.
MF
I think
Give me like a subgenre. What would you say subgenre?
alternative hip hop.
It's got to be Danny Brown. right?
No.
No.
Close,
give
close.
me Peggy.
Debut year.
Yep.
Peggy.
Yeah, JPEG Mafia.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
I saw him in concert, Colorado. I was in
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was playing
Yeah.
I Laid Down My Life for You?
Yep. So
Okay.
I was in the
Dude, they removed what was
Hell
it?
is Hot.
Oh
Yeah.
my, why'd they do that?
They
No,
also
the
removed
Brazilian
It's Your
song.
Anniversary from that new Freddie Gibbs album. That shit
they did.
sucks.
So,
dude. They went on a purge on Spotify and just
did.
got rid of all those songs.
Well, I think JPEG Mafia. I think he said in interviews that he will sample stuff without getting permission. So
So JPEG Mafia, I saw his concert in Colorado. The crowd was absolutely dead, but JPEG is my favorite artist alive. I absolutely fucking love him.
Yeah, he's very creative.
Yep.
I would say it's probably my taste personally, but like I don't love all of his albums. I've watched All My Heroes Are Cornballs or whatever.
It's
Is that-
one of my favorite albums of all time. There's not a single album that sounds anything like it.
I
It's an
would agree.
acquired taste,
I
though.
would agree. It is acquired, and
Yeah.
I think that's why I probably don't like it as
But-
much as a lot of people. But like,
Real quick, so just so you can turn this off. Colorado, crowd was dead. I was fucking giving up. First fucking rolls. Peggy sang to me like at least 3 times, directly like pointing to fucking me, because I was the only one with any fucking energy. These motherfuckers didn't know the lyrics to Bald, like or like Hazard did he play? Like, the
isn't
most
that
popular-
mostly
Isn't that like the greatest feeling though when you go to a concert and you
Yeah.
is
feel
Bald
like
his
the artist
most
is
popular
singing
song
directly
though?
to you?
It's up there. It's
I feel like it was
Free,
one of them,
Free
right?
the Frail is
I think
probably
what
his
is his
popular.
is his most popular one the North
the-
Calvert or whatever or what's his
I
name?
don't know.
What is the
That's
one?
off
I
that
just
Okay.
killed a cop and I'm horny. Or
So that's off of
God,
Black Ben
it-
Carson, and that's not anywhere close.
That song scares me, bro.
I
I
love
think
that
it's
song.
funny how he
That's-
names
I
his,
love
his
that song.
songs.
I
His
love
songs
that
are
he-
so funny.
He references that song in Papa I Missed You, the outro song for All My Heroes Are Cornballs as well. He used to go under Devin Hendricks.
Yeah.
He is an amazing producer.
What is the Ghost Pop tape? Is that what it's called?
So he's got a bunch. So he's got Heart Emoji, Ghost Pop Tape. He's got a bazillion, at least 4 under Devin Hendricks.
That's good.
Soren, rejoin us at the table. Stop laying on the floor.
Stop being a bum, dude.
Come on, Soren.
I might have to break the seal, but I kind of want to.
So my
What I gotta
fourth.
say.
You want to break the seal together?
No.
Number 4.
Let's
Number 4. No, JPEG Mafia is great. He's
Yeah,
his album this year was one of the best
We're
of the
still
year,
on
in
the
my
same
opinion.
5.
Huh?
What?
We're on number 4, Soren.
Come on, Soren.
So
Come
take
on.
another shot or something, because like
let's
You're right.
let's do
No.
honorable mentions. So I really like
Honorable
I like Julie, but they only have 2 albums. I've talked to Julie. They posted me on their story. I love them. Bedroom. I followed Bedroom before they blew up. It's a dude named Noah Kittinger. I've talked to him as well.
Creator album.
Panchico is great. Starfucker is great. They're kind of an older crowd.
No, I'm not familiar with any of these. What type of music or what genre is this?
Between the four of them, all over. Starfucker is indie-tronica. It's a bit of an older crowd. I recently went to a concert with them. One of the members I literally carried as they rode the crowd.
Really?
It was wonderful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But my fourth of all time, they're not together at this point.
One
We'll
Direction.
see. Yep.
Hey, R.I.P. the guy who fell from the
Big Time Rush.
No, if anyone knows them, Title Fight.
Title Fight.
Title
I'm
Fight.
Not familiar.
Title Fight.
Absolutely wonderful band. Shed is great. Hyperview is my favorite. Floral Green, wonderful. Their fourth album, not too many fans. I can't even remember the name of it. Could be because I'm drunk. They're wonderful. Their bass player, I believe, is in a different band called Glitterer. Absolutely wonderful. And then my fifth, no one has heard of it. If they've heard of it, I'll give them $100. Is Kitty Sucker. I absolutely
Never
love
heard of it.
Kitty
You know
Sucker.
my Discord?
Yeah, what type of music?
No,
What
that's
genre?
topic, bro.
Would you
We're not
say?
talking about
I
games
don't
right now.
even know. Probably like
Kind of one of those
music.
ambiguous.
yeah. I
This is the
love
longest
shoegaze.
five ever.
I don't know
Can't
if Kitty Sucker
understand
falls
what's
into
going
that.
on.
Come on, Soren.
Yeah.
He's talking to me.
Soren does not understand what is going on.
No,
Sorry.
no cognitive
break the
activity
seal.
is going on up there.
Nah, I got a little bit.
You know what? I'll let you finish up, Andrew. I'm gonna take a piss.
Oh, I got a pee so
I'm
bad.
gonna break my seal for like the whatever.
I got a pee.
So many seals
What
are
the
being
fuck
brought.
are you doing? Go pee.
I'm not. He's
Yeah,
in the bathroom. Sorry, go ahead.
If
go
you
ahead.
want to listen to Kitty Sucker, listen to
Kitty Sucker?
Sarah Sage,
What the fuck?
Feeling Moody. One of my favorite bands at the moment. The Instagram is, I think, Touchy Feeling. Absolutely wonderful. If you want some more recommendations,
There's some there.
yeah, absolutely wonderful.
Is this number four?
Leanna's Mikey Shoots Up Again is really good.
Okay.
If we want to go beyond that, Sleepwalk is really good. The Cult, the first album, Love by The Cult, is proto-gothic. I love goth music. It's absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
We could go on and on, but I think the last person who is in the bathroom needs to.
I got a pee so bad.
Well,
He was
we're running
clutching
through a slight transition here
Yeah, so
for all the listeners.
so let's
wash my hands.
Wait,
so
I'm gonna have to sit down.
Wait, you said
do you guys say your last names on camera? Is that
We
like
do
a big
not.
no-no?
No, we don't. We don't
You
want
know,
to dox
we
ourselves.
said what city we're from like multiple times
Did
at
we?
the beginning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I
bleep
might
that.
be able to have a cognitive thought. You said the word sleepwalk.
Yes.
Is that a band
It's a
or
band.
a song? Fuck. Okay, never mind.
So I was
Unrelated.
fucking losing it.
There's
What's
no
the
fuck
band?
you.
What's the
There's
band?
a song called Sleepwalker, and that's funk. And I
Funk.
was like, hey, maybe that's related, but no, it's not. So no, I don't want to sit down. You're gonna push my chair over. Fuck you.
No, I'm not.
You do your 5
Soren,
songs.
Soren, you need to calm down.
Yeah, we
bro.
No, I'm
What was your
fine.
number one,
You need to
Andrew?
calm down.
Mac Miller, MF Doom.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
JPEG.
number 5. Sorry.
Right.
Okay, so Mac Miller, MF Doom, JPEG, Title Fight, Kitty Sucker.
Right. I'm sorry for
Okay.
interrupting your thing.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
Soren,
You're
it's
you're
okay.
ruining the whole podcast, Soren. You're
If
fucking.
ruined-
You're fucking.
No, not you. I don't care about you. I care about him.
For the view.
Soren's crashing out.
Soren's crashing out.
Fine. I'm moving my chair over here.
You're
So I
never
think-
getting a guest section ever again.
For real.
No,
Scary
you're
for
fine.
you.
For
No,
real.
yeah.
We're never getting Joe Rogan ever again.
Nah,
Joe
he
Rogan
doesn't-
will be here, bro.
To be
And
fair-
Joe Rogan currently is here. He's tied up in a chair, bound.
About to say, I don't
We-
think
we
he
let
can
him
leave.
use the
He's been
bathroom.
tied up the whole time.
We did let him use the bathroom, but
In the
he
chair
definitely
though, right? I mean,
in
we
the
didn't
chair.
let him. We
he
didn't
definitely
untie
wants.
him.
He's definitely ready to go home.
I just wasn't expecting him to be 4'11" in person.
I didn't expect to put me in a rear naked chokehold. Like, that was insane.
Oh God.
Good
All right,
thing there
so
was 5 of us.
we've ran through everybody at this point.
What
so
about Austin?
Austin is the only one who hasn't given their top 5 yet.
Okay.
We got a bit of his top 3. So we got
is
your.
it a speed round type beat or?
Fuck, dude.
Well, I think
I had it at one point, but I don't know if I can get it in order.
I had
think-
to kind of wing it. So it's.
So number 1 is Lil Wayne. Obviously,
Yeah.
I've said multiple times at this point. Lil Wayne's the best. His mixtapes are insane.
his albums are pretty good. You know, like.
He has substantial highs, but I feel like his
yeah, I would
average
say-
song is
Give me the.
I would say, you know, it's
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
What was your?
my number one
I
is
missed
Lil Wayne.
it.
I'm talking
Okay,
about Lil
yeah,
Wayne right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's like, you know, if you like Lil Wayne, you know, from Carter 1 to Carter 3, you know,
I had to
it's
sit down and pee.
objectively, I feel like it's pretty good, right?
Oh yeah.
And then 4 through 5 is like, depending on the person, you really like it, you either don't. You know, Anthony Fantano. I hate to bring this guy out, but like he does not like Lil Wayne.
No, we need to start shit talking
Guy
him
from
so we can
Smosh?
put
He
him
does.
in the
I disagree with
Not
him.
the guy
I think
from
Anthony
Smosh.
Is that not the
Fantano
guy from Smosh?
is an idiot.
Fantano's the needle drop.
No, I think
He's a music
I think
reviewer.
there's
Oh.
nothing wrong.
My
with
bad. Edit
Anthony
that out.
Fantano.
Jamie,
I think
edit
the
that out.
issue with Anthony Fantano is that the fans take it as gospel. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just
I
his
agree.
opinion.
Holy cow.
It's always been just his opinion, but people like to pretend like it's objective, and it's not.
It
He
isn't.
He
It obviously.
gave Dog Boy by Zilla Kami a really low score.
Yeah.
One of the worst. You know, it aged well because that is a fucking pedophile.
Yeah.
But at the time, that album was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Like, it took everything great about like emo rap and kind of all the really like alternative genre, and it combined it well and made an absolutely wonderful album. You also have Life of Pierre 4. He gave that an absolutely awful rating.
I would agree.
Life of Pierre 4 is just a hilarious album.
He didn't
Who's
even.
that? Who's that for? Who's that?
It's Pierreborn.
Pierreborn.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I don't listen to him
it's
at all.
Listen, it's not a good album, but it's not trying to be a good
Yeah.
album. It's
He-
funny. It's got
he
ad
does-
libs out the fucking.
I feel like I've watched enough of his that he has artists that he just like straight up hates. I feel like he just gives them a negative
He didn't
review.
even review Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah. I feel like he hates
did he do that?
ASAP Rocky. He doesn't like ASAP Rocky. He doesn't like Lil Wayne, obviously. He gives them bad scores. He doesn't like. I feel like I had other artists in mind.
I don't know.
Nipsey Hussle, obviously, he doesn't review him at all. But I feel like he just has these biases that are like
Well,
for
you
him.
know, everyone
and obviously,
does. Everyone does.
yeah, it's fine. But like that's what like going back to what you said, Andrew, is like he has these farted, but
Nice.
For those of you who
biases,
didn't hear.
preferences, and
yeah.
It happens.
but everyone does, and I don't think there's an issue with that. I just feel like the issue is his fans.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
people
I
like
agree.
pretending like it's objective. That's where the issue comes from.
Yeah.
His reviews, like, it's not an issue. Like he can say whatever he wants.
Yeah, he can.
That
It's fine, but yeah.
He
like,
also gave Swimming a really bad review.
yeah, he did.
He recently
He gave it a 3, didn't he?
Yeah. He
Wow,
recently
really?
revisited it and gave it like I think a high 8.
Really?
Yes, because he
Because of
I don't know.
backlash, or because
no,
he
'cause
actually changed his mind?
realized that he was being a fucking moron and just
Yeah.
didn't understand the album.
Okay.
Do you think that's because of the like fan outcry, or just because like?
I think it was honestly because of his death. His death, he re-listened. His first listen through
Did he-
Circles, he was in tears.
Yeah, I saw that.
And-
Did you review Swimming while he was
Alive.
okay?
Yeah,
you did.
because Swimming
How
was
do you
really
get that big of
explosive.
a transition to like listen to an album the first time through?
I don't know.
Like from an objective stamp, like you've
I don't
never
know.
heard
I
it
think
before.
it's just
No, I-
it's just personal bias. Like
I think
it
there
ju-
have been albums that I've hated the first listen.
Yeah.
I'd give it a little bit more time, and it's a great album.
for example, like I feel like both of us for Blue Lips, like this year.
I didn't like
the
Blue Lips at first.
Yeah,
but
I feel like I didn't either, and I just kept listening to
Yes,
it, and
it's-
it just kept getting better and better every listen.
Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q is my album of 2024.
Yeah, it is.
I love that album.
It's either that or School or not.
The JPEG or
Yeah, no. The
Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs. Yeah.
Okay.
It might just be the genre of music that I listen to, where it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of losing my train of thought, but like I feel like the genre of music that I listen to is pretty objective, where you listen to it and you just know right away once you listen to it for the first time, where you just know if you like it or not.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I think you should. I feel like, for example, this new GNX album from Kanye or no, Kendrick Lamar.
Holy fuck.
The first time I listened to it, I feel like I was in my hater mode. Like I didn't like it very much
is
because
it just because of the artist? Like, is it just because of?
for like I've never been like Kanye or Kendrick. Sorry.
Wow.
They
Both start
Like-
with K.
My opinions towards you are changing.
But I feel like I don't know, when it first dropped, I didn't like it that much.
Yeah.
But the more I listened to it, I started to like it more. I feel like you
So
gotta.
many people were like Mr. Morale haters too when it first came
yeah.
out, and I was the second it dropped, I was like, I absolutely adore this.
There
album.
are a couple songs
Same
out
with
there.
like
dude.
Cardi, Whole Lotta Red. People hated that album when it dropped. I absolutely loved it, and it took
I
about
would-
2 years before people.
I would
started
argue,
appreciating
like,
it.
I feel like it's stupid to, for both of them, that it's stupid to hate them, like say they're both horrible albums. I feel like that's so stupid. I feel like they're more mid to decent albums.
So do you think it
I
has
think
to do
GNX
with
did.
just because of the artists themselves that is the one who's
I think it has to deal with your first listen. I feel like your first listen.
You're also when you're listening to Kendrick, you're comparing it to Good Kid, Mad City. and
Yeah,
To
I
Pimp a
would agree with
Butterfly.
that.
And it's hard to compete with those albums.
Yeah,
Like,
I would
don't think
agree.
Mr. Morales was anywhere close. As much as I love that album, Damn is the most like novice friendly.
Yeah,
album.
So it
I
seems-
feel like
it
that's
seems more
arguably
it
his
seems-
worst album, right? Damn is his worst, right?
I love Damn.
I like Damn too.
But
It
like,
seems like it's
one of them has to be his worst, right?
I don't think it's Damn. I think
Is it Section 80?
it might be Section. It's a mixtape though. Section
Yeah.
80 is a mixtape.
Is it a
Same with
mixtape?
Overly Dedicated.
See,
Yeah.
this is another thing. I feel like mixtape, like the difference between mixtape and album has like.
I don't
it has
really care
been-
about the difference.
I feel like it's just been like not as. I feel like it's like hard to tell the difference between the two.
Well, you know,
But as
1999 by Joey Badass is a mixtape, and
Yeah,
it's
I feel like
arguably
it's harder
his
to
best
tell
piece of work.
With time, like I feel like when it was around the time when Lil Wayne and 50 Cent were releasing mixtapes, I feel like it was more, I haven't listened to much of the 50 Cent mixtapes, but I feel like you were able to tell better, which because Lil Wayne took beats from other artists and he would be honest about it.
So would you say that like
You'd
I
be
guess
able to
just-
tell better, right?
Would
Which
you-
was a mixtape and which was an album. It'd be more obvious.
Are we filming a podcast right now?
Here we are. Yeah, we
Okay,
are.
Well, like
So-
this is interesting though
I-
because I guess like someone who doesn't listen to this type of music, like this is really interesting to me because it sounds like it's more of like political comparison between artists than it is just like objective.
It is more-
objectively just like listening to the album.
It's,
and
it's
seeing
a
if you
lot of
enjoy it or not.
aspects to it. It's personal opinion, and all the other stuff,
Right.
Well, I mean, like, it's just like not listening to this music at all and just like listening to you guys talk about it. It sounds really interesting because it's like to me, it doesn't sound like it's you listen to the music and you're like, yeah, this song sounds good. It's more just like what I'm hearing from you guys. It sounds like it's more like comparatively to this other artist. I'm ranking
is.
it at this point because this other person released something that I feel like is better than what this person had released. More than just like
I mean,
objectively,
I
yeah,
think
like
they
this
hear more
music.
to their own music actually. Like to some extent, I do compare to other artists. For example, Jid the Forever Story.
Yeah.
If he was able to keep up with that level of just absolutely beautiful production.
Yeah. That album's awesome.
Hey, hold on. Hot take: The Forever Story by J.I.D. or Jid. It is a top 20 hip hop album of all time.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
say so.
you tell.
I don't
The
know about
fact
that.
that
I don't know about.
Mr.
I feel like
No.
there's so many.
No. The fact
Surely
that Mr.
there's
Morales,
20
the
artists-
fact that Mr. Morales beat
No.
the Forever Story is despicable. And
Yeah, it
and
really is.
absolutely,
Wait,
I absolutely
say again,
love,
say
It really is.
what? Mr.
Mr.
Morales beat.
You're talking about the Grammy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say Forever Story is better than Mr.
I
Morales.
love Mr. Morales too.
Yeah.
N95, Die Hard.
I just
War.
feel like I don't know. Maybe it'd take me time to like kind of figure this out, but I feel like there's more. There's 20 rap artists who have albums that are more classics that would, I guess, be better than that, right?
I've
surely-
got a list. I've got a list in my phone right now.
Oh, you got a list.
I
Okay.
got a list.
Okay. Okay.
I don't
You know
wanna
what?
get into
You
that.
know what? I agree now.
Okay, yeah, no.
Well, so
Um,
Austin, what are you on? For
I will
your,
say,
you're on your
Oh yeah, shit.
Listen,
I can
one
even.
of the main hosts for this podcast is passed out on the floor.
He gave up.
Yeah, he really is. I will say,
Soren gave up.
hip hop is, I think, hip hop is a super competitive genre.
Yeah,
It sounds
so-
like it sounds more political than it actually like what I
All
made it
music
out to
is
be.
inherently political.
It is political,
I
but
don't
it's
feel like it is so much with metal though.
Oh, like for punk goth All of those are inherently.
Like Rage
anti-sex.
Against the Machine. Like Rage Against the Machine is political.
So-
Well,
but metal too. Metal too.
that's not the political
I
they're
can't
talking about.
really
They're talking
think
about
of
like,
any-
because when we're talking about rap, we're not talking about political as in.
No, I'm just
Like-
saying
It's
like the way
almost
it's-
always political.
it seems like. Well, I'm just saying with like hip hop in general, it just seems like the majority of artists are kind of at each other. Like
Oh,
they,
definitely.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't feel
That
like
it-
I don't
like,
feel like
I
you
mean-
see that so much with metal. It seems
I mean, in
more
the new
like-
Kendrick album, he dissed a bunch of people. Like, he dissed Snoop Dogg, he dissed Lil Wayne.
like
he
him
dissed
and Drake had
Drake,
like a huge feud
absolutely.
for a while. Like
Yeah.
I don't feel like you see that at all in metal. I feel like it's more
I-
just
yeah,
like,
well-
you just-
Drake is a fucking poser.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
Fuck
Biggest
Drake,
piece of
guys. Let's get a fuck Drake on 3. Can we all agree on that?
Only if you do the countdown. Like,
Okay.
come on, man.
Are you gonna do the
Everyone-
countdown for the
everyone
countdown
fucks
podcast?
Yeah,
This is our very first countdown.
podcast.
This is our first
First
countdown.
First countdown.
I like some of Drake's music.
Fuck you!
No. I like
Drake's
the
good music.
melodic Drake
Yeah.
music,
But
but
he is.
he's got the biggest ego ever.
He is.
makes
Yeah,
me
he
feel.
does.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
he
I
does.
agree.
He does. He
Yeah,
really does.
Feel
He
No
really
Ways is
It doesn't
absolutely
matter if he
wonderful.
made good music. He's an
does.
asshole.
No, he is an asshole, but
Did
I
you
like-
see-
I like
Have
that.
you guys seen?
So it
Flash
sounds
it-
like-
editor, flash on the screen the
Jamie?
picture of Drake in blackface.
he has the story of
And he's gonna sue Kendrick Lamar.
the Pusha T
No,
stuff.
you can't listen to Duckworth, a story about how basically
He met
Kendrick's
Top.
producer. So this is at the end of Damn. It's the outro to Damn. It is a true story about how Kendrick's producer, Top Dog,
Didn't he run
almost
the KFC?
yes, he almost killed Kendrick's dad in a
Yeah.
KFC, and the only reason he didn't is because KFC.
This is real, bro. You gotta listen to this song after the
Dude,
podcast.
this,
insane,
this
dude.
lore is crazy.
It's crazy. No, the song is amazing.
Yeah,
like,
it's really good.
It's unreal.
I'm not a
Anyways,
big fan of Damn, but that song is pretty good.
That's a nut song. Anyways, go ahead, Andrew.
XXX, like I
XXX
don't-
is crazy
I think
too,
it's-
bro.
So
That beat
God and
switches.
God and Ya, oh, they misses them.
This
No,
is-
the fuck, they're
this
not.
is
They're
my-
amazing.
this is my
if you
one-
put that in any other rapper's discography, they
This
are.
is this is so bizarre to me.
This
Like,
is my
yeah,
one
we got
problem with
Metalhead,
You guys
Kendrick.
are, you guys are
Lil Wayne.
deep into.
I know!
I don't
Very
listen
deep.
to rap music.
Two
like,
people do not listen to hip hop at all. One is bewildered and the other is passed out on the fucking floor.
Okay. Let me get this point across. My one problem with Kendrick is I think his voice is kind of annoying. So when
yeah.
when he
I just-
sings, it's just annoying to me. I don't think it sounds very good.
Isn't Kendrick on your top 5?
No.
That's in my top 5.
No, he's not. He's
I'm
not in my
sorry.
top 5. I just think his voice is kind of annoying, and when he sings, I don't think it sounds very good.
No,
So he does that
sounds
on a lot of.
wonderful, man.
I just don't think so.
Okay,
I,
well,
personally,
well,
I
Tune
don't.
in to the next podcast
You
to
guys-
watch Austin get burnt at the stake.
You guys have to have
Andrew,
a.
we're gonna.
You two have
you
to.
don't want to go there. You don't want to go there.
You two have to breed and have a child and see what the child thinks.
I just don't think he sounds very good when he sings. So like, a lot of Damn is when he's singing. So I feel like that to me, I just don't think it's very good.
It says the guy wearing a Kevin Gates shirt.
Thing is, he saved. Wait, he basically saved his children.
Yep.
He did.
No,
He started the car battery.
how
that's
fucked
true.
up is it? I'm wearing a Machine Girl shirt, and I didn't mention them once in my top 5. I did an honorary mention where I mentioned 4 different fucking bands. No Machine Girl, no Fentanyl, nothing. No hyperpop whatsoever.
Well, okay, so let's get back on track here. So Austin,
Yeah.
where do you at on your top 5 here?
Holy
So,
shit.
So
yeah.
you've
Wait,
said your top.
I forgot
you
we were
said-
talking.
I said my top 1. It's Lil Wayne. I think
Right.
he is the best. He has a lot of good albums. I wouldn't say he has the best albums compared to other artists. Like I feel like if you compared the Carter 3 to Pimp a Butterfly, I feel like that's what they compared to a lot, right? Like they say.
To Pimp a Butterfly, in my opinion, is the best rap album of all time.
I would agree. I would say it's probably better than the Carter 3, which is.
I know it's better than anything Lil Wayne has put out. That's for damn sure.
I feel
don't know
like-
if it's the best album of all
But like,
time,
I feel like Kendrick Lamar. This goes to every artist. Like, A$AP Rocky, Frank Ocean, Kendrick Lamar. The people who don't put out albums, for whatever reason they have, I feel like this is their job to put out albums. You know, that's their job. They get paid for that. I feel like it's they get points deducted from that for not putting out albums.
I disagree. I think it's
I feel like
a
they're just-
if you don't have passion, then don't release an album.
I feel
Frank
like you, but
Ocean
like,
released Endless just to get out of the
but
contract.
clearly
Okay.
Frank
It was-
Ocean doesn't release an album because he's fucking lazy. He doesn't want to release an album. He's fucking lazy.
I think
He got like
it's
20
reasonable.
million out of whatever. He just doesn't want to release an album.
I think it's perfectly reasonable and perfectly fair if you are, as an artist, are not feeling inclined musically.
I would agree. I would agree. If you don't
Chance
release,
the Rapper decided to release and
yeah,
He
well,
released
shit.
Hot Fucking Shower, best day ever.
I like that song. No, you don't. No, you do not.
there's not a single.
Oh my god.
Wait. So I was driving back from Duluth, and my brother's like, yeah, you know what? I think I love Chance the Rapper. I think Acid Raps is in my top at least 20 albums of all time.
Okay, yeah.
I like Hot Shower, and I said, okay, let's put on Hot Shower. And about halfway in, he said, okay, yeah, I don't like Hot Shower.
I just feel though.
I think if you listen to it, you'd realize that song
No,
is
that
dog
it
shit.
is garbage.
Cause would you say that Kendrick though his main career is rapping, right? I feel like if that is your main thing and that is what you do to make money, and you decide to like not do anything for 5 years, I feel like you get points deducted for
I
that.
think-
No. Okay, so
I think what-
let's say you
I feel
had
like
a
you
job.
just-
Let's say you had a job where the first fucking year of your job you make $5 million. You can take as much time. You can fucking retire at that point.
I think
Only
I would
you-
agree, but like then you shouldn't get
for-
rehired.
For hip hop artists, the good hip hop artists only make albums when they have something to say. When they have, when they can innovate. You have Kanye. Kanye, not one of the top rappers, not in the top 50.
I would agree. I don't.
not in the
think-
top 50.
Nope.
Holy
For
I,
cow.
I would disagree with
However,
that. I would disagree
rapping-
with that.
for
Rapping or
rapping.
artistry?
For rapping. However, I think he is the best producer of the early 2000s.
Hold on. Wait.
Early
I'm sorry.
1990s Dr. Dre.
Are you saying
rapping
in
ability?
rapping? Okay, I agree with that. What about
Yeah, I
artistry? Because I rapping
So
I think he's a mid rapper. I think he's such a mid
no, I
rapper.
think I agree with that. But what about artistry? Because artistry really is
Yeah,
like, the
I
most
would agree.
important part.
he's hot because 808's completely.
No,
I would say 808s is very mid. I
don't
would say
really-
it's influential.
I don't really
I would
like
say it's
the album,
influential,
but-
but mid.
So none of them, like a lot of his albums, don't age the best because it's like
Like
it's
which
like
ones
tropes.
though?
It's like tropes in movies. You define a trope, you create a trope, and then if someone rewatches your movie, it looks like shit.
But if he created the trope, you got to give that like some
Oh,
sort of.
100%. But it just means his albums aren't going to age well. 808s is like on a re-listen.
I
still like
well,
it. I like what? What?
I don't
I'm not a big
love
fan of
808s. I don't
really
like
like it.
808s. I think it's pretty mid.
I like 808s, but yeah,
It is influential,
aged
but it's
poorly.
mid.
No, it's not mid. It's just aged poorly. Like at the time, it
Does
was.
that would that not make it mid though? If it didn't
No.
age poorly, or
No,
if it
because
aged
you're-
poorly, it would make it mid.
I'm
Think
just
of it-
musically,
think
I'm
of
not
it-
a big fan of 808s, but
I'm not
I
either.
think
Think
the
of it
influence
in
is
the same way you
undeniable.
think of movies, right? If you watch an old movie right now, it's like it's like the villain, and he turns to the hero and he says, you and me are not so different.
You know what? I was actually today watching The Irishman.
Yep.
And I feel like that's very. It takes a lot from like stuff like The Godfather and the what's the other one? I haven't watched.
Goodfellow.
Yeah, Goodfellas.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I haven't watched it, but I feel like it does take a lot from that. And I just got bored watching it. I was just like bored.
Because the things that define tropes,
Yeah.
when you view them from the
Because
modern.
I've watched The Godfather. I've watched all three of The Godfathers. There's on a fourth, right?
There's only 3.
There's three.
Okay, thank God.
And
I've
people
watched all
hate
three.
The third because
Yeah.
the director's daughter is in it, and people think she's an awful actor, and blah da da da.
I think it's just weird, but yeah, I did like the first two Godfathers. Like I feel like that's, you know,
Everyone loves the first
yeah,
two Godfathers.
their first two. But like I would agree with that I feel like watching The Irishman is similar to like I've seen this kind of happen before. It's like a bunch of Italian big wigs or whatever, you know, like doing stuff. It's like
Right.
it's seeing that again is just like, you know. So I do agree with that. It's similar, you know. If you see someone doing a similar thing, it's not as it's not as I don't know how to explain it. Like valid
And
Okay.
podcast ruined.
No, we've kind of gone off the rails a little bit.
Have a little bit.
And Soren's
Soren is currently
Soren,
passed
yeah,
out.
Soren's
Soren's
passed out.
dead. Soren's dead.
For the past like
he's awake.
Soren, get your butt back up here.
Get your ass up here, man.
Oh,
Soren, get up.
We gotta take another shot.
No.
Nope.
I can't
Mine's
take
upside
another
down.
shot.
I cut myself out.
Soren's done.
I think I might be
can't
done
be
with
reflipped.
drinking for the night because I'm. Anyways,
I'm pretty drunk. But anyways,
Which one are you on, Austin?
I
What's-
pregame
yeah, what
pretty
are you
hard.
on?
I'm-
You gotta.
so Austin, where are you at right now? Because I think
Fuck,
we
dude,
want to.
I'm
you said
still
Lil
at
Wayne.
one.
No, you're at 2. You said 2, right?
What was
I
your
didn't.
second?
Okay, just
Okay,
speed
I
runs,
definitely-
speed
Let's
runs,
rapid
speed
fire
runs.
this,
Yes.
and then I want to.
Okay.
I think we can finish this off where everyone can list off their perfect
Okay.
10 out of
We're
10 album.
2 hours and 9 minutes in. I
That's
think it's
fine.
time to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah,
So
we
my
have
number
that.
one. We never got to the bottom of whatever discussion we were having.
Well,
What?
I don't know what we
Fair,
were talking about.
only an hour and 10 minutes in by the time the.
Shut the
three
fuck
of
up,
us
Soren.
finished. So it's
Go back to sleep.
I'm working on it.
So number 1, Lil Wayne. Number 2, Chris Christodoulou. I think that's how you say it, right?
Yeah, it's
He
Greek.
he makes a soundtrack for Risk of Rain 2 and Risk of Rain 1.
That game's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He makes
hell
he makes,
yeah,
he makes
dude.
a soundtrack for that.
Amazing
I feel
game.
like I just I don't care if it's like it's
Right.
it's
Speed run.
sentimental
Who
to
do you
me.
main? Who do you main?
It changes for me.
Oh,
It, yeah, it literally changes. I feel like if I were to pick one right now, it'd be Bandit.
I'm an OG Loader fan.
But Loader's also yeah.
the
I use
Marksman?
Loader.
Loader is the
Is
most.
it just the marksman?
It's
Railgunner.
Railgunner.
I think
yeah.
I might go
Railgunner.
Railgunner as well. I love.
I feel like
Railgunner
Bandit's the
is so
best.
much
I
fun.
feel that you get behind people and just
Yeah,
it's so easy early
I
game.
might go
It-
Railgunner.
Loader isn't that good, but I still love him.
Shut the fuck up, Soren.
Go back to sleep.
I had a place in this podcast.
You're currently not seated at the table.
Okay.
Why?
Alright. Hey, Soren's coming back to join the podcast.
Welcome back.
As if this is
I
a
like-
fucking podcast, bro. We've been talking about nothing for like the.
I like
Dude, I'm just doing a lot of
We've been having a conversation.
And
Honestly-
he's good in the second game too. He's not that good, but he's really fun.
Okay, yeah.
This has been my favorite podcast of all
This has
time.
been
I don't know
fun.
about you guys.
Did we get
welcome.
through? Did we get through all the music? Did we win?
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
lost.
Chris Christodoulou, however you
Oh
say
my
the
god,
Greek
our
guy's
video
name.
has 2,000 views at this moment.
All thanks to Andrew.
Shit.
All right.
Okay, okay.
2,000
So,
views.
You got Chris Christodoulou or
Who's
whatever
your
the
number
Greek
3,
guy's
Austin?
name
Who's
is.
your number 3?
Wait, we haven't posted it yet.
Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle is my third.
Okay.
Nipsey Hussle. Okay.
Nipsey
Yeah.
Hussle is my third.
Okay, number 4.
Danny Brown.
Danny Brown.
Hell yeah.
Danny
He's
Brown.
great, he's great.
Number 5.
I feel like I had a fifth, but I can't remember.
Whitey man?
Surely you got
Why-
somebody
no,
else.
he's
Is it
not
not
no.
Tyler? Tyler the Creator?
No.
Hell no.
I thought you really.
Hell
I
no.
thought you really liked Tyler.
That's
the
that's
Creator.
James and Charlie.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
James
you're
and
a
Charlie.
fan
We'll
of
get
the
them on
Ultra
for an
Kill
episode.
music too. You could
No.
pick. Oh, okay.
You know,
It's not
Denzel
Kendrick.
Curry.
He is
What
great,
is it?
he is great.
What does he say? What is he? He's ultra something.
Ultra Kill.
That's a game, Soren.
Big Ultra? I don't know.
Big ultra. Yeah, he
Talking
said,
about
he's
the
like
game.
ultra something. He comes up with
Ultra
he says-
shit?
Ultra shit. Yeah, whatever.
Black Balloons is such a
Yeah.
wonderful.
Denzel Curry's good. He's not in my top 5. It might be Freddie Gibbs. It might be.
Big Crit, maybe? UGK? Does that count as 1 or 2?
Oh yeah, I was gonna cheat and say
KFC.
3-6 Mafia was my
Oh.
number 5.
Oh,
I feel
That's like
I'm just
700
gonna say-
people, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna say 3-6 Mafia.
Okay.
All
They're my number
so-
5. Even though it's
If you're gonna pick someone, what? Juicy J?
DJ Paul.
DJ Paul, really? Over Juicy J?
I feel like
Well, I guess Project Pat
obviously you
doesn't
can't know, but I feel like he does most of the production
Yeah,
behind
I
it, and he
agree.
raps. He raps pretty well. I feel like it's just he's the main. He's the mind behind 3-6.
Hey, back to
Mafia.
the funk thing. Funk wouldn't exist without DJ Paul,
Real.
so.
Funk.
Funk.
Yeah.
Funk.
Funk.
P-H-O-N-K.
Yeah, this is.
PHONK.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Soren.
Thank you.
We
Should we take
appreciate
another
it.
Hey,
shot?
thank you, DJ Paul. Thank you,
I think
DJ
we
Paul.
need another shot.
Okay.
You guys can. I'm
I
tapped
think I
out.
might be
I'm
good,
tapped
too.
out here too.
Someone's-
So this is just
someone's
Soren.
reaching-
This is just Soren.
It-
Soren, you might as well just finish the bottle.
Someone was passed out
I
on the
don't
floor.
know.
He rejoined the table and he's
That's
reaching
like
for the
that's like
fireball
4
bottle.
shots. That's like 4 shots.
That is a lot. I don't know. That looks like more than
Oh,
four.
Just
shots.
chug it,
That's
chug
about
it, chug it, chug it.
Don't-
Don't,
don't
Oh,
do it.
I'm gonna be so sick.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
Yo,
Okay,
puke everywhere.
so I
Maybe
think
just
we're at
one more.
I think we're at the point now where we're trying to wrap up this
Come
podcast.
on.
So we're
Let's go
rapid
for another
fire.
2 hours.
I'm done.
Well, he's done. So
it's Lil Wayne, Chris, Danny, or no Nipsey, Danny, and then 3-6 Mafia.
Okay, so I think now we're at the point where we're just
DJ Paul.
everyone's gonna go around once and just name off of one 10 out of 10 album that comes to mind immediately, and then we're gonna wrap this bad boy up here.
Why don't we go for another 3 hours, bro? This is fun.
Yeah.
So I think
everyone tells a joke.
it sounds a knock joke.
Yeah.
So
how about-
Soren.
How about a pizza joke?
Yeah, go for
all
it.
right, Soren.
Never mind, it's too cheesy.
Yo!
So Austin just threw himself over the couch.
Austin
That
just
is
screamed,
delivery.
yo, jumped out of his chair, screamed, ran over, jumped over the couch, and then fucking rolled onto the ground and is now laying there as I explain this.
All right, so we'll start with Soren first. Soren, what is your just your 10 out of 10 album?
I already gave all the.
No, just your 10 out of 10 album.
But I don't even know any albums. It's
Just
all off the...
name one album.
Oh
that you
god,
can think
but
of.
I don't know any.
All right, we'll come back to you, Evan.
No,
what is
we
your
can't
what is
come
your
back to
number?
me.
What is your number one
My favorite album of
favorite
all
album
time?
of just right now of 2024?
Oh,
You
of
may change-
2024. Well, I don't know if there's any. I don't know
Nah,
if
it's
there's
gotta be of all time.
not released 2024. Just what you've listened to the most.
Oh, so not
Oh.
a future album.
no,
I have-
Like, not future as in the rap artist, but like if album that coming
So-
out in the
yes,
future.
yeah.
I've got this stats album that shows me what my stats on Spotify are. I have over 100 hours listening to this album. It's Forever Is a Mighty Long Time by Big Crit. That is a 10 out of 10 album. It is
Yeah,
a
it is.
top. It's amazing. I've got like 20 other albums that I in a list that I can tell you. Here we go.
Evan, take a screenshot and send it to me.
Okay.
I'll listen to it later.
I will give you. Here, let me just. I'll send you the screenshot. Okay, Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers is 10 out of 10.
I feel
Illmatic,
like that's the what's it called?
best.
Yeah, best. I
Best
feel like that's
album of
the best.
It's my number 2. It's my number
I
2
feel
of
like
all
it's the
time.
best. What is it called, dude? I
I
can't
have
remember.
no idea. Produced,
No. Like the
performed, boom bap.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, that's a 10 out of 10. Illmatic is a 10 out of 10. Stankonia by Outkast is a 10 out of 10.
Ah, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Black on Both Sides by
Snapping and
Most
trapping,
Def.
bro. There's no way.
Yes, it is. Black on Both Sides by Most Def. Things Fall Apart by
Bro's
The Roots.
lying.
Undone by The Roots.
He's
Mad
lying.
Villainy by MF Doom and Madlib. Pinata is a 10 out of 10. Donuts by Jay Dilla. Atrocity Exhibit.
What?
Rodeo is a 10 out of 10. The College Dropout is a 10 out of 10. Forever is a Mighty Long Story. The Low End Theory. Good Kid, Mad City. To Pimp a Butterfly. The Forever Story. I think that might be it. I don't
Bro,
know.
looked on Google top 10 albums of all time and then picked them.
No, those are the ones I've heard.
All right, so
Stankonia is a
who
10
picks-
out of 10.
Okay, let me ask you this: how is Donuts by Jay Dilla a top 10 rap albums of all time when there's no rapping on it?
For what it,
How?
for what it is, Donuts is a perfect album.
It's
That-
not a rap album though.
Okay, well,
there's
yeah.
no rapping
No,
on
no,
it.
no, no. Maybe not a rap album, but in terms of just albums that are 10 out of 10s, Donuts is perfect for what it is. What are you doing?
I literally I don't think so, dude.
find
There's
your
no way.
find your 10 out of 10 album, Soren.
I did. I got it. I found Currents
Top
by
10?
Tame Impala.
Okay.
Because that was where all the music came from, and I didn't realize that. But it's all from that same album called Currents, and that's from when is that from? 2015.
Mama's Gun by Erykah Badu is also a 10 out of 10.
Shut the
So
fuck up.
they got the Less I Know the Better, Let It Happen,
Meliora
and
by
New
Ghost
Person,
is a
Same
10
Old
out of 10.
Mistakes, and I like all
Is it?
those.
Okay.
Is it what was that?
Please
That's
just
the
let me
green one.
die.
Okay,
All right.
anyways.
So we got Evan, we got Soren's top. We got Soren's
Top.
10 out of 10, and Andrew. Let's move to you. What's your 10 out of 10 album of all time?
So, I just want to give some that are a bit underground so people can listen to. First, I just want to say a bit not underground is All My Heroes Are Cornballs by
Okay,
JPEG
okay.
Mafia. I think there's not a single album that sounds like anything close to that album. I think it's an acquired taste. It takes a little bit to start enjoying it, even for me. I would like to say Self-Entitled by Starfucker is a really, really good 10 out of 10 album.
Starfucker is a crazy name.
Yo, that's what I
I'd
was
say-
just thinking.
I'd say Velvet Spirit by Cathedral Bells is a very interesting ethereal album, and I'd say if you really want to like test your music taste and see if you really like something out there, 6 Feet Below the Moon by King K. Rool is a really interesting and innovative
I
element.
feel like I've heard.
Nintendo character.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
I've
he's
heard
from
King K.
Smash.
Rool.
He's the alligator
Sounds
from
so smart.
Smash.
Give me
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's probably where, bro. I want to say
I'll close this off with a joke too. Let me.
Is it about
No,
myself?
the
I haven't-
podcast. I'll close the.
I haven't dropped my top 10 though.
Well,
I haven't either.
I'll close off this with a podcast and a joke. I'll close off this.
I mean,
podcast with a
technically,
joke.
it's a part of the podcast, so podcast joke.
Everything's part of the podcast. This is gonna be the most retarded
I'll tell
one.
one right now. Okay, so
It was so good at the beginning.
a man in his 80s went to a doctor and he wanted to figure out if smoking a shit ton of weed had affected his sperm count. And the doctor was like, well, why would you ever want to know your sperm count? Like, it doesn't really matter. You're never gonna have a kid anymore. Just humor me. So the doctor gives him a jar. Sorry, I'm a little bit drunk at the moment. And
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I think you finished that bottle.
I think I need more cinnamon whiskey.
I think if you finish that bottle, you'll be dead by.
I think you'll be elevated. I think we'll have Dune level like
I'll have more alcohol.
brain output, dude. I think you'll be able to see the future.
His eyes
You will
will
be
turn blue.
foaming on the floor.
I'll have more alcohol than blood content, and then I'll be able to ascend to a new life form.
Back to the joke.
Anyways,
More.
the joke.
So the
Someone's
man
pouring
goes
another
home with
shot.
his jar, and about 3 days later, he goes back.
Huzzah! To the great drinker, Soren.
To the great drinker.
Okay.
We're 8 in.
For Aiden.
No, we're 8 in, not Aiden. Who the fuck is Aiden?
I don't know.
Get the fuck out of here, Soren.
No! I want to hear
Alright.
I want to hear the joke.
Andrew, please continue.
You know what? I'm sorry for interrupting your joke.
No, you really should be. You really should be.
Sorry, you should feel
disgusted with
Sorry, you
yourself.
should feel really bad.
I just wanted more cinnamon whiskey. I'm sorry. You can do your joke.
Andrew, please continue.
Yeah.
Anyways, the man goes home with his jar, and about 3 days later, he returns to the doctor's, and he hands him a jar, and the doctor turns to him and he goes, "This is empty. Like, this is completely empty. I told you what I needed." He's like, "Yeah, well, I went home and I tried my right hand, and it didn't work. So I tried my left hand and nothing. And so I went to my housekeeper, and she tried her right hand, and then she tried her her left hand, and nothing worked. And we just couldn't get the damn lid off."
What?
That's better than the pizza
He
joke.
couldn't wank because they were trying to open the jar. They couldn't open the jar. They filled the jar with cum, and they couldn't open the jar.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Could just put it
I'll
on top
finish.
of the jar.
I'll finish. Let's get this over with, and then I'll finish with one more.
Okay.
All right.
Samuel.
My next. Okay, so I'll just name the ones that come to mind. One Day Remains by Alter Bridge. That's their very first album. Definitely check that out. Portal of I by Nia Bliviscaris. Also their very first album. Definitely check that one out. They're more obscure. Very good band. And then I would say Blackwater Park by Opeth. 10 out of 10 album. The number one that comes to mind is The Mantle by Akalok. They're a black metal band. They more obscure. Definitely give them a listen. And those four are my top 10 albums that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah. Anyone else need to go? Austin?
Yeah.
Awesome. What's your top 10 albums?
I'll give two real quick. I'll give Mystic Styles by three.
That's
Fuck
that might be
Three-
Mafia.
3-6 Mafia. Mystic Styles by 3-6 Mafia. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Listen to it.
I'd probably agree.
And another Memphis album real quick. On Top of the World by 8 Ball and MJG. 10 out of 10.
Maybe.
Kill yourself!
Cut that out. Cut that out.
No, those are both.
Yes,
Jamie, cut
dude,
that
it
out.
is.
Those are both really good.
Okay.
Thing is, that's actually that inspired Mystic Styles. Or
Really?
No, it didn't. No, they came out the
I
same
think
year.
1995.
But like,
All right.
Soren.
maybe.
Soren,
Oh, you
what's
said
your
Currents, you
Soren,
said
what's your
Currents?
Soren,
Didn't I start out?
yeah, you said
You said
Currents.
Currents by
Okay.
Tame Impala.
And Andrew has one more joke
Yeah.
to end this
this dumpster fire.
You know what,
Yeah.
everybody?
This
Thank you for
is the
coming.
worst one.
Thank you for coming to the podcast.
This has been my favorite
and
podcast.
listening
Thanks
to
for
the end.
having me, man.
Thank you,
I
Andrew,
was
for
an
ruining our whole
Absolute
podcast.
honor
I
being
appreciate
a guest
you.
and absolutely ruining your podcast.
The
2,000 views incoming.
The biggest podcast in the world.
I
12
appreciate-
views incoming, dude.
I appreciate the podcast listeners who listened until the end when I came back.
There's not a
And five
single
of them,
person
five of
listening to
them, five
this.
of the 12 of them are at this table.
If you think I'm listening to the shit, you are on crack.
You're gonna love it.
All right,
It's gonna be great.
four of the 11 are at this table.
Yeah. Maybe one of us will become super fucking popular and the people will revisit this.
The odds are against you, Andrew. I'm just saying.
Everybody
Not
loves
against me,
me.
man. Not to brag, but I got 3.4.
3.4 thousand
He's right,
views.
bro. He's right.
Anyways,
If anything, we've tarnished your name with
yeah,
this podcast.
actually. Anyways,
That's
just
not my
plugging
fault.
myself real quick. Overdose
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Kiwi, YouTube, and
We'll link you in the description.
hell yeah.
We'll
Two
get you.
people viewing one.
We'll get you so popular, bro. Oh my gosh.
I just started kind of a
Everywhere, you fucking idiot.
yeah. There's a lot of Guinness on the ground.
Oh no.
Anyways, I just started a gimmick account. It's called Music Kiwi Daily, no spaces. If you want a new song every day.
Is that on YouTube or Instagram?
It's on Instagram. Expand your music taste.
You want me to link
But-
your Instagram as well?
Yeah, fuck it. Just
Go.
run it.
Yeah.
But one quick joke just to end things. Are you guys ready to editor? Can you bleep something?
Oh yeah,
No.
of course.
This
Yeah,
guy's the
editor's
editor.
got it.
Alright, sweet.
The editor's drunk.
Okay.
We'll definitely remember this tomorrow.
So you guys remember I worked at a school, right? A school?
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you guys
Were you a janitor, right?
No, I wasn't a janitor. I was an after-school tutor for 2 years.
never mind.
Remember at I don't want to dox a fucking
I
school.
don't know why.
but,
You
uh,
work at
It's
our
already
school.
happened
Our school.
multiple times,
You
bro.
worked at a school, I built a school.
I don't know why I
Fuck
thought
yeah.
you were. You haven't done shit.
I worked
bro.
landscaping.
What do you mean? I did shit. I
Sorry.
did the electrical and the painting and the cleaning.
For what school?
Christian's Academy.
Yo, you gotta bleep that.
Bleep it. We're already bleeping stuff. So I'll see
I
what
think you
school I
gotta
worked
cut
at.
that
I worked
out.
at Da
I'm
Vinci
really
Academy for
That's
2
probably
years.
not a
Oh,
good
okay,
thing.
okay.
I did,
we really gotta clear that out.
Sorry,
Don't
shut the
let
fuck
that
up.
go.
Sorry, shut
Shut
up.
up, bro. Shut up.
Somebody help me.
We
No,
all
don't push me.
we already need to bleep a lot of stuff. Don't worry. Anyways, I worked there 2 years. I did after school tutoring and after school activity. I planned a bunch of activities: soccer, dodgeball. We currently have 2 people wrestling and beating the shit out of each other.
What is going on?
They're beating the shit out of each other, and they're beating each other off. Fun fact. Both of them are
Soren is currently
zipper
winning.
down,
Soren
flaccid.
is winning.
Don't do that, Austin. No, don't do that. Come on.
What were you saying?
Both chairs are knocked over. Fans.
All right, Andrew, wrap this up for us.
Yeah, okay.
Let's get the fuck
well,
out
they're
of here.
stir fighting.
Don't do that.
At the school, one of the teachers said that basically if you got a Guinness Book of World Records, which I think is actually quite relevant, so we have a bunch of Guinness on the
Guinness,
table
no,
from
empty
Austin just
cans.
fucking hammering them down. But
He's 6
one of-
deep.
one of my teachers said, one of the teachers at the school I said, told their students that if you got any Guinness Book of World Records
I've been
that
drinking
she-
Guinness.
Holy fuck. Dude, it's hard enough, a little bit wasted with a speech impediment, just blabbering on, trying to tell his joke. And then Austin just keeps fucking interrupting.
It takes
That's
like 10
absolutely
minutes to tell a
wonderful.
joke.
Yeah. One of the teachers told her students that if you get any Guinness Book of World Records, she would give you an A. And there were 3 students that
Can't
I
you
was
just
tutoring.
like pay for a Guinness World
Yeah, that's
Record?
basically how it works. But there was 3 students that had very low grades. Let's call them D's. Let's be generous and call them D's. And
Yeah.
they really wanted to get their grade up, so they decided to do the challenge and try to get a record within the book of the Guinness Book of World Records. And so one of them did like this really obscure one where it was like swimming underwater facing up with your eyes still open. You know when people do like really obscure shit because no one will ever do. Yeah,
It's so dumb because they like come up with their own shit
Yeah.
that they're like really good at for some reason, and they'll just be like, "I'm the best at it because I'm the only one who've done it."
Yeah. So one of the students said, "Yeah, this is my plan. I'm gonna try to get that. And the other said, you know, I have a really, really good vertical leap, and I think I might have the best in the world.
Okay.
And the last one said, you know, I worked at an elementary school and middle school, and they said, you know, I haven't hit puberty yet. I think I have the smallest dick in the world. And I think that's my record. And so they did their trials, and they got their letters back, and the one that did the, you know, I think it was like the longest distance swam underwater with your eyes open facing upward. They opened their letter and they got it, obviously. The one that did the vertical leap opened their letter and they're like, holy shit, I got the biggest vertical leap in the world. And the kid that thought he had the smallest dick in the world, he opened up his letter and he took it out and he said, who the fuck is Sam?
You piece of shit.
We gotta fucking edit that out. You piece of shit.
All right.
And that's a wonderful note to end on. Thanks for joining us if you're still listening.
Thank you very much,
No one
everybody.
is listening.
No one's here.
It's time.
I'm not gonna put that on Samuel, but I'm just gonna let that sit.